Hey, everybody. It's Eric. Before we begin with the little listing of what's going on in the show today in the podcast, I want to address something with Grand Rapids area podcasters only. We have a big event coming up on July 23rd. We're going to see the movie Feet for the first time at Celebration North. That is the documentary on what went on with Tim Borland, who ran 63 marathons in 63 days across the country to raise money for ataxia telangiectasia. This is a big deal, and we've got a 550-seat theater to fill. $25 a ticket. We're going to raise a ton of money for ataxia telangiectasia. As you all know, a devastating child killer that is, this is kind of like our pet charity. We have some great friends that listen to the show that their children have it. And so this is extremely important for you to all come on out. I'm telling you, we're going to have a great time. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. It will be awesome. We've got some great prizes we're going to give away, including AC/DC tickets, a bike from the Grand Rapids Bicycle Company. We also have a Blu-ray DVD player from Decker & Sons and a bunch more, a Q&A with Tim and the Velding family, and it's going to be a great time. And I would really, really sincerely like you to join us July 23rd at Celebration North. You can pick up tickets by going to our website, freeburnhotwings.com, and there's at the slideshow, there's a picture of the promotional artwork for the film Feet, F-E-A-T. It's got Tim pushing a stroller. Click on it, and you can buy the tickets online. That'll direct you to the AT website. So please, I don't want to say I'm begging, but I'm begging because we need a lot of tickets sold. We haven't sold many, and I'm concerned about that. So we're pushing it on the air, and we're pushing it via the podcast. They're going to start mailing out the tickets next week, and then after the 16th of July, all tickets will be at will call. So please buy many. Tell your friends. We'll all be there. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, July 23rd at Celebration North. So thank you. Here you go.
Joe, you're going to be singing in moments. I see your head's in your hands.
Oh,
yeah,
my
why
God.
is that? Aren't you ready to rock?
I am not ready to rock one bit. And all I've been doing this whole morning is listening to the Bon Jovi song over and over again.
Okay.
Man, this is how it's supposed to sound. Of course, Blake did it with a little bit of beatboxing mixed in. So
Yeah.
Do we have an example of him when he sang it?
I bet we
I can pull one up.
Yeah.
This is Blake and Dougie Fresh yesterday.
Doug E. Fresh.
You gotta do that, Joe. Put it in the beginning, right here. That's all I need to see beatboxing.
Yep.
For 1 year.
Yeah, that's it's like seeing somebody spin a basketball on their finger. Yeah, I get it. You're really good at it.
Yep. Okay.
So, Joe, you're going to be doing that. Of course, that was because of our American Idol bet. This is the order that it picked in. Hot Wings had the first pick, and he chose Lakeisha, who was out 3 days later.
Yes.
With the second pick,
Poor
Zane
first pick.
chose Melinda, which, by the way, when we did it, you had written your name on the back of one of my business cards. So when we drew the business card, we actually thought it was mine, and I chose Melinda.
Yeah.
And then, thank goodness, in hindsight, being what it is, that it worked out the way it did for me, at least. Zane chose Melinda. You were the next one out. Joe had the third pick. You chose Blake. He was the next one out.
Yeah.
If there was one more person, I'd be singing next week, and whoever got the last pick.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I mean, we really did pick in reverse order.
So, Joe, did you stay up and watch it last night, or did you just know?
No, I did stay up.
When they made the announcement, were you crushed?
I didn't see that. What happened was the DVR.
Yeah,
because
it went late.
commercials. Yeah, it went late, so my DVR cut it off. So I went, oh no. I was watching a little bit behind. I stopped the DVR, changed to live TV, and I see Jordan singing, and she's happy, and the crowd's going nuts.
Yeah.
And
Obviously.
that's when I knew.
What did? And then
The
it hurt.
sinking feeling.
And then I went and downloaded the song that I have to sing.
When I woke up because I turned it off before they announced the winner. When I woke up, the alarm went off. I did not wait for the secondary alarm to go off, which normally tells me, okay, time to move your ass.
Yeah.
I sprung out of bed at first moment's awakening,
Whoa.
and I left the computer on downstairs, went to FARC, and did a edit search for the name Jordan. And when it came up and I saw winner, and I went, yeah.
Yep.
And then I showered.
You're safe.
It was good. So, Joe, you're going to sing in just a second, but we want to share some of the audio because last night they brought out a whole lot of people, of course, American Idol alumni and celebrity guest. Smokey Robinson was there. Green Day was there. A number of big celebrities. Tony Bennett, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. Clive Davis came on stage, and that's his name, right?
Yep.
And he talked about how this talent show has, Chris Daughtry is now like 2.5 million sales. Been in the top 10 for like 6 months.
Carrie Underwood got an award for selling, 6 million?
Yeah, crazy amount of album sales.
A million's a gold record, right?
500,000 is gold. A million is platinum.
Holy crap.
So, yeah, there's no question that there is some teeth to American Idol.
And there, of course, are plenty of American Idol winners and runners-up who have done nothing.
Yeah.
Justin Guarini, no doubt, watched last night from a toll booth somewhere and said, man, I can't wait to get
He was
out
there.
Was he?
Yeah.
Did they let him do anything?
No, he was just clapping. There was a lot of who's who in the crowd. Hasselhoff was there again.
Was he really?
I was waiting for him to lay on the ground and eat a cheeseburger.
No kidding.
They should have had him doing that. That would have been great.
The night before on the final singing night, they showed a shot of that Constantine Morales or whatever the hell his last name is.
With his piercing gaze?
Yeah, it was funny because I thought, God, that's all he does now. That's his only gig is he goes to American Idol's finales.
Yeah, that is pretty much what he does.
And maybe grocery store openings or something.
They had some of the alumni do a medley.
It's a bunch of Beatles songs off Sgt. Pepper is specifically what we lifted audio from, which, I don't know. Some of it was, I guess, okay. Mm-hmm. This is Kelly Clarkson and Joe Perry from Aerosmith.
Who, by the way, he played with Sanjaya
earlier.
Also. And that's embarrassing.
I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, that was
shame on you, Joe Perry.
Yeah, and then there's this.
It was 20 years ago today. Sgt. Pepper taught the band to play. They were going in and out of style, but they guaranteed to raise a smile. So may I introduce to you the acting over all he did. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
I think Clarkson's got a good voice.
That
I
wasn't
think
bad.
she's rocking it out, man. I think it's okay.
Okay.
Well, that didn't seem too bad to me.
No, I think that's all right.
And
that's Perry on guitar, right?
Joe Perry, yep. Joe Perry was up there. Who doesn't seem to get older.
No, he
doesn't.
looks exactly the same as he has for the last 25 years. Yeah, I'm okay with this.
She was wearing thigh-high boots.
Nice.
Yeah, this isn't too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with this. It kind of rock, man. It's got a good soul vibe to it, which I like.
And then you know how that segues
Yeah, and
into
normally it would go right into help with my friend.
right.
A little help from my friends.
But things got a little different. They ended up throwing it to Taylor Hicks to sing A Day in the Life.
So he goes to the last song on it.
Well, yeah, I think that does work in conjunction with the album because that was the reprise she sang, the Sgt. Pepper's reprise.
Oh, she was okay.
Or reprise, whatever you say, into this.
I read the news today, oh boy.
My wife was plotted in front of the TV. She loves this guy.
What happened there?
In the beginning, he doesn't do mellow very well. He has to get into it.
This sounds weird here, too.
Well, I just had to laugh.
Stop doing that with your voice.
I saw the photograph.
Stop doing it.
Okay, now, come on, let's hear some soul.
He blew his mind out in a car.
Come on, get to it, man.
Just good karaoke so far.
He didn't notice.
There we go. Better.
That's where he's good, right there.
That's how he has to sing.
Yeah, I don't want to hear him do anything else.
Yeah, he's great when he does that.
Seen his face before. Nobody was really sure what he was.
I can't believe how much better it is when he really, like, because that first part,
When he
I'm like,
belts
oh,
it.
this sucks.
He doesn't have a good, just real easy voice. He has to go for it every time.
Yeah. He should be hoarse after every performance.
He sang a song earlier than this. I don't know if it was his own song or what, but it sounded awesome. And the dude he was just jumping around like a maniac playing the harmonica.
Yeah, maybe it was off of his album or something.
It might be. I actually liked it.
I mean, that would make sense.
Did you feel the urge to join the Soul Patrol?
Yeah. Did you?
Mm-hmm. My wife, man,
So
she
long,
was into it.
Playmates. I'm a Soul Patrol.
Let's see what's this. Hey, you can't sing a Beatles song without Reuben Studdard singing "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds."
Good.
A girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
Oh, no. Stop it. Oh, that sounded... He's hitting it again.
Cellophane flowers of yellow and green towering over your head.
They had the American Idols in the background to sing the chorus.
This is a song that shouldn't be covered.
Come on, everybody, Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Ellie Scarnato.
Everybody say,
Well, she fell on the stairs.
Nice. I hope
Yeah.
she didn't hurt her awesome legs, because that's the best part about her. Well, if we're going to have this
Yeah, I don't
is some of this is good singing, some of it's mediocre.
Yeah, that
we
was
want
okay.
bad singing. And with that,
Well, we're gonna
producer
get it.
Joe, could you make your way into the studio?
Yeah.
Oh,
Joe
no,
almost looked
he's
like he
so-
wanted us to forget.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he thought, oh, maybe this break will run long and I'll get an extra 5 minutes out of life before the beating happens.
Nope.
Okay.
Welcome into the main studio, Joe.
I was hoping this would be a 3-part Dumber Than Zane type of day,
Yeah,
We just forget
knew
about
that.
it.
and that we would run out of time.
I would have gone to dumb off at 2-2 if I had to make this fit.
Yeah, without question.
Yeah.
We
Gonna
are
happen,
so
Joe.
ready for you to rock.
So
Joe.
are you going to be good and loud? Are you going to really wail?
You're going to have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
It's
he
a rock
does in the
song.
song. It's not like singing. It's
No. This is all or nothing. This
I mean,
isn't,
Last
screwing
year,
around.
we got a glimpse of what the soft side of Joe is.
somewhere over the rainbow way.
I expect this sort of Joe to come out this time.
And so very gay.
Machine Gun Joe.
Joe, is your mother listening, do you think? Oh, she's a podcaster, so she'll get the whole thing. I'll make
She'll
sure
hear it.
that I label it clearly. Sorry, Mrs. Something. Oops. Thank you.
Talking.
I'll make sure she hears it.
Joe, you ready?
Can I hear the
Yeah,
regular
let's
song
do that.
first?
Wait,
regular
the regular song?
The actual.
Haven't you
the
been
actual-
listening to it since like 5 a.m.?
Hasn't this
Absolutely.
like burned into your head?
I'll give you until he starts with the vocals.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
You'll be beatboxing in this portion, Joe. Have you been practicing your beatboxing?
Yes.
This is where you'll start.
Joe is very serious about this. He's very nervous. Way more nervous than I've seen you about other stuff.
Now can I hear the Blake
Yeah.
version
Oh,
so I
for
can
goodness sakes.
understand what beatboxing?
Oh, I don't have
Okay.
the Blake version.
No,
ready. I
just
have the
in the
karaoke
folder.
version.
You just do it.
Tell you what, Joe, you hang on and we'll get how Blake did it. But Blake's is way different than what you
Yeah,
were.
his is.
It is.
I don't know.
But you can do the beginning part before we start if you want, putting the record onto the record player.
Mm-hmm.
I can. I've
Yeah.
thought about that.
Very nice.
Your hands clammy?
Oh boy, are they? I don't know how I'm gonna sing. I can barely talk.
You want to roll up your sleeves or anything?
Does it help to
You
know
warm? You
that?
want me to turn the air down?
Does it help to know that coworkers are gathering in the room behind you?
No.
Oh no!
They wanna-
Joe, we're just going to play you the karaoke version. We don't have the Blake, so this is what it's going to sound like.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
That's where you come in.
Yeah. And through here you can do some scratching and You don't even have to keep count. I'll let you know when it's coming up if you want.
I think it's time to start. You've had all morning to prepare. Don't you guys think it's time to do it?
Absolutely.
You need to S or get off the pot, and you're not getting off the pot.
Own the moment, Joe.
Yeah.
Own it.
Be the star. Look at how much I was dreading that dumb song I had to do, and people thought that was okay, so come on.
This is going to be another. All right, but you can't grab the microphone when you do it.
Yes.
Okay?
I understand.
Wrinkle your paper for a nervous moment or something.
Look at it already.
Okay.
That's every day.
Joe can't stop grabbing things.
Yep. Make sure you ride that music nice and loud for him because he's going to be screaming.
So he can wail?
Yep, that's
Joe,
right. He needs to be able to wail.
Ah! Shot!
Thanks for the mic test.
I was really ready. All right. We're ready.
Joe, tell me when you're ready and I'll fire it. I'm waiting on you.
Go now. Shot through the heart, and you're too late. You give love a bad name. Joe, jigga, Joe. An angel smile.
No.
Oh,
You're
not
early.
yet.
You're early.
Okay, here we go.
Hold on. Here we go.
An angel smile is what you sell. You promised me heaven, then you put me through hell. Chains of love got a hold on me. When passion's a prison, you can't break free. Oh, you're a loaded gun. Gun, wigga, what? Gun. Oh, there's nowhere to run. No one can save me. The damage is done. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. I play my part, and you play your game. You give love a bad name. You give love a bad name. Wait.
Just one more verse.
Paint your smile on your lips. Blood red nails on your fingertips. A schoolboy's dream. You act so shy. Your very first kiss was your first kiss goodbye. Oh, you're a loaded gun. Yeah. Oh, there's nowhere to run. No one can save me. The damage is done. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Bad name. You give love a bad name. Bad name. Solo.
Beatbox right here. Go crazy. Beatbox and bring it home.
Okay, Joe, this is the big one.
And you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Bad name. And it brings your paper. You give love a bad name. Bad name. And you're to blame. Yeah. You give love a bad name.
That's good enough.
Yeah, Joe.
Oh, no, you rocked it.
You rocked it, dog. You got a hot one tonight. Woo!
And you look terrific. Did you see what he did to his lyric sheet? He tore it apart. I'm surprised you didn't eat it.
And he just snorted like a crazy animal. What a snort. Holy God.
I'm an effing mess.
He's shaking.
Oh, Jesus.
You're so nervous.
I haven't seen you this nervous since early on
Since
in your,
the beginning, man.
in your Joe career.
I don't know what it is.
You're shaking.
I think this will make you feel better.
Shot through the heart.
Yeah.
And you're too late. You give love a bad name.
Sounds like me, not Bon Jovi.
Joe, jigga, Joe.
Do that part again. again. Do that part again. Holy cow, is that...
Joe, jigga, jigga, Joe.
And so very gay.
Joe, jigga, jigga, Joe.
Need your smile.
No,
Yeah,
you're early. You're early.
Okay, here we go.
Hold on. Here we go. Okay.
An angel smile is what you sell. You promised me heaven, then you put me through hell. Chains of love got a hold on me.
Yeah.
When passion's a prison, you can't break free. Oh, you're a loaded gun. Gun, wigga, wigga, what, gun. There's nowhere to run. No one can save me. The damage is done.
Yeah.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Play your card and you play your game. You give love a bad name.
There's one spot that we have to investigate because something weird happened.
What happened?
It's coming up here.
Short first kiss goodbye.
Oh, this is...
Oh, you're a loaded gun.
Yeah.
1, 2, Oh, there's nowhere to run. No one can save me. The damage is done.
That one was just, I noted it because your voice started to crack like puberty had during the song.
Started to
It
wear
paled
out.
in comparison to your Jigger Jiggy Jojo.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Joe, jigga, jigga, Joe.
We welcome to the show. He is currently an intern. His goal is to be more than an intern. But isn't that all of our goals? It's Joe.
Yeah.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Joe started hanging out on the show Monday, and you may have talked to him. He is screening some phone calls beforehand. And that's just to make sure you don't ring and ring and ring, because we had so many people say, God,
You never
call
pick up
and you
the
never
phone.
answer the phone. We're like, well, if we're doing something else, we can't answer the phone.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
it was just us. It was
So-
just us three, so we needed that
So,
third
Joe,
person.
Joe, for now, you're the honorary fourth member of the show. I mean, you could end up being the actual fourth member of the show,
I hope so.
and which would immediately put you as at least the third smartest, maybe higher.
Maybe.
Just by being in the group, you'd be the
Right.
third smartest.
right.
Yeah. The fourth being...
Well, I think you can deduct that on your own.
I'm just catching up to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Zane actually was going, yep, you're the third
I was
smartest.
about to
Yep.
agree with
Yep.
All right.
And just think, we're only 24 hours away from the first round of Cash Dumber Than Zane trivia.
Yeah.
And Zane can't even keep up when we're calling him the dumbest one in the room.
Yeah, wait a minute. There's four
boy.
people. Well,
Money talks. You're right, and that is going to come together. The very first edition of that.
That'll
But
be tomorrow at this time. If you want to win $100, you got to beat Zane and Dumber
I
Than Zane
tend to
trivia.
put it together for Dumber Than Zane trivia.
do. You have
All
done
records
well in
are
the
out the
past.
window, 0-0, but that's for tomorrow.
Now,
Anyway,
Joe
welcome.
Joe packed up and moved from out of state to join us
Yeah.
because he wants to do this. This is where his passion is. He wants to be into radio. And so Joe calls us up and he says, I got a place to live.
Yes.
Right, Joe?
That is true.
And we said, do you want us to go check it out? And you said,
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, that was exactly what you said.
that sounds right.
Tell
That's
every okay, because we will, because we can tape it, and then we can tell you whether,
yeah. Tell everyone about the halfway house you live in.
Well, I get there, and it's a house.
Okay.
And I said,
First of all,
okay.
it was rented as an apartment, so it being a
Right.
house was a bit of a surprise.
It was
So you
in
thought it was
there.
like an apartment complex.
I assumed it was like every apartment I've ever had.
So it's an old house that's essentially been subdivided? Or?
It is an old house.
They got
yes.
an odd door and a weird spot
and
just
the
for
people-
him.
one like on a wall.
Exactly, and weird porches and doors with no stairs. Just bizarre things. And so I get there, and this woman comes down. She's like, yeah, this is the house. I'm going to show you up to your room. So
She
we
hot?
She's a monster.
Oh, yeah. I bet she has
boobs
one
under her
eye
waist.
and two mouths.
Does she know you work at the radio station?
Yeah, she does.
Uh-oh, boy.
I bet right now she's got old pantyhose hanging over the shower rod. And they've been there since 71.
Look,
Yeah.
old lady, you need to know that I was just kidding, and Joe feels very good about you.
Joe's
He's had
hoping-
lots of good things to say
He's
about
very
you.
attractive.
Yeah,
dude.
Joe's hoping the relationship works out the same way it did for
think she's
that guy
listening
in the
right
movie Youngblood when he had this.
I don't think she's. I don't think.
Lowe.
It,
You don't think
no,
she's listening?
no.
Okay, good. All right. Sorry about that.
Okay, so you said go to your room.
my room. I said, okay.
Now, you thought you were renting
room.
an apartment.
With,
Yes.
like, bathroom, maybe even a kitchen.
with the things in apartments.
Yeah. Because the first word part of apartment is the word apart.
Apart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And
And-
I guess technically it is apart from the hallway and the other tenants. But we walk in, and it's not as big as I had hoped.
Yeah.
It's really small.
How big is it? As big as this studio?
No.
It's smaller than the studio?
What is it, like 10 by 10?
It's well, with that, if it didn't have the bathtub, it'd be a little bit bigger.
Now,
wait a
here's
minute.
the funny part.
Hold on a second.
His room has a bathtub, but no bathroom.
Right.
So you don't have a sink or a toilet, but you have a bathtub.
But there's a
So you're
bathtub.
living in a renovated bathroom is what you're living in. They pulled the toilet out for you.
I'll bet if you take a deep breath, you can still smell the wax
I
ring.
kind of got that. Yeah, that's what it is. And the bathtub, it's not like your normal size bathtub. It's like a Yahoo Serious and Young Einstein type of, like the scrub
Oh,
brush.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
so like an old cast iron one on feet?
Like,
It's got
It
claws
doesn't even
for
have
feet.
feet. It's kind of like a big bucket.
Joe, do you think Zane's wife could bathe him in it like she does the kitchen sink?
Shut up. No. I don't
This
even
would be
wanna
like
get
the
into that.
Cadillac of sinks.
I'm still enjoying his description of where it's so.
So you share a bathroom.
And you also have a so you said kitchen. You expected a kitchen. You mean you don't have a place to
I have
eat?
a fridge. I do have a fridge.
You do?
Is
I
it one
do.
of those dorm fridges?
Yeah. But it's really nice looking. It looks like a ye old ice box on the top, and like
Oh, yeah.
but then the whole thing opens.
Is it
up
made
and
by
it's
General
just-
Motors?
Holy. So you rented an apartment, and your bathroom is nothing but a tub, and your kitchen is just a mini fridge.
Do you pee in the tub?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. You've done it, haven't you?
You
You
squatted
peed in the tub.
If you don't feel like walking down the hallway in your granimals?
I thought about it, but
Come
I don't
on.
even. The tub has like curtains that go over
Yeah.
it, not
Yeah.
like a shower curtain, but
Yeah.
just curtains. So you don't.
Because
have
that's
to-
where they threw him when they tore him out of the dead man's room?
Yeah. Have you looked inside the curtains?
Oh yeah, it was
Okay.
it was open when I got in there, and I was kind of like, so this is where I bathed. And they're like, if you want, if you want.
Isn't
And-
there?
And I said, no, I don't want. I closed the curtains, and that's how they've stayed.
That's the end of that.
Have you tried?
I don't
have you
want.
tried turning the water on yet?
No.
Oh, you
Because
know
I
it's
bet
black.
blood or bugs will come out of it.
It's black. Yeah,
Scarabs like in
Yeah.
the Mummy.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Now, you were telling me the business of community, everything in this place. You have the room, and then everything is community in terms of eating
It's
space.
shared.
Well, everything is bathroom. I'm on kind of like a cereal diet. That's about it.
Oh,
No kidding.
man.
So the bathroom, is it like a
I
one-seater?
I don't even want to use the microwave, to
Is
be
there
honest.
stalls?
Is it a one-seater bathroom?
It's just a yeah, it's just a bathroom.
Like one shower?
One shower. one-
Everybody in the place has to use the shower.
I'll bet, how many tenants live there? 5, 6,
Four.
4? I'll bet
4.
you're known as the guy without a tether.
Yeah,
I'll bet that's how you're
that is
referred
a
to.
transient
I'll bet you
guy who gets
I'll
to
bet you-
leave.
I'll bet you they call you the golden boy.
Right on. They think you're all fancy because you don't have a freaking tether.
You're the only one that doesn't get picked up by your parole agent.
And I think all the body panels on your car match too.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah.
You
What
should drive
other vehicles?
You should drive Zane's car to fit in.
You know, at the expense of sounding gay on my first day, I was a little worried this morning because I got into the bathroom and, all right, this is a big secret coming out right now, but I use these gloves while I shower.
Normally?
They're scrub.
What? What are you talking about? What the hell just happened?
So they're like loofah gloves?
Yeah.
That's it.
Are they
Internship's
like-
over.
Wait a minute.
No more intern.
So could you, like when you get done showering, could you run out and better catch a football with these?
I bet Zane wears some to work tomorrow.
I bet Zane's wearing one on his junk.
Hold on a minute here.
You wear
They're
gloves.
scrub
These are-
gloves.
They're
these
scrubby
are
gloves.
these
Well,
for like
some-
exfoliation.
Exactly.
This is for
to make your
skincare.
skin nice.
Okay.
They're
right.
they're better than a
guess.
washcloth. So if you guys use washcloths,
They
I'm
feel good on
cleaner
your
than you.
I'm cleaner than you.
Where do you get cleaning gloves?
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, really? Well, I'll bet you if we could do
Or
a
Bath
bet no
and
one
Body
listening.
Works.
I bet you we could do a bet no one's listening who wears those silly gloves that you wear, and we would get people that do that.
Sure
Women,
we would.
but yeah.
Women.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, my wife will probably want to
Wow.
meet you now.
Oh, man, this totally derailed.
Well,
So you're wearing those and...
Well, I wear these, and I just I kind of take them when I leave the shower, like all my stuff, because
yeah.
because it's a community shower.
when
it's
people
yours.
see the shampoo with the natural extracts and whatnot, I'm afraid they'll go for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to take
I kind
your
of
whole
lock
supply.
it up.
Right. Yeah, because they're using like a ball of wax
And-
to wash.
And
So whatever they use in delousing.
They wash their hair with lava soap.
I'll bet you bring lice to work.
Oh,
Sorry. Anyway,
Juan, I'm
continue.
sorry if you're listening.
Yeah. By the way, Joe, you really don't think Zane has a crush on you, but Hot Wings, answer me this, and answer honestly if you don't think it's true.
Of course I will.
When Zane thinks he makes a crack, for the last 3 days since Joe started on Monday, who does he look at to see if they're laughing?
He always looks at Joe. He's trying to you're trying to win Joe's approval of
You do.
how funny you are.
You'll make a crack and you'll look at Joe and you'll do the smiling nod, the huh? What do you think?
You know what you are?
You do it.
You are 7-year-old who when the parents have company over.
The uncle comes over or whatever.
Yeah. Look at what I can do. Look at me. Am I funny? Ha 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 ha.
Want to see me do a handstand in my office chair?
That shouldn't be surprising. I would probably do that to everybody.
That's our point.
Well, that doesn't mean a crush. That means I want to be affirmed that I am.
It specifically happens
I want affirmation that I am a funny guy.
Hot Wings. It is
hilarious. It's always the guys, though.
Specifically happened with dudes related
What are
to
you
the show.
talking about?
It's not just looking for approval. It's this.
Oh
Hey,
my God, that is funny.
don't you think we should call them and tell them what we're doing?
Right.
Why? I don't know. I just think we should. And then after a while, when we're around them a while, you start to insult them and you don't care about them anymore, and somebody new comes into their life. So Joe, just be warned. At some point, you won't be the sun that lights his day.
I'm not
going to
deny what you say because I know I do it, but I don't think it has anything to do with man crush.
Joe, has he given you any sort of a gift yet? Free movie passes or a shirt?
No, but Free Beer has.
I gave him movie passes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's different when you do it.
Yeah,
Of course
it doesn't seem
it's no fun.
It doesn't seem like I was trying to hit on him. I was just doing him a favor.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, Zane, maybe Zane will sponsor you for $20 a month.
We got an email. Yes, yeah, that's what the email just
We're
said.
gonna have to
The
start
same
calling
thing
you
just
Chef
said.
Lal.
Power Stereo FM with the dude high up here in the playpen overlooking the big city with legendary actor, entertainer. Please welcome to the playpen the one and only Henry Wiggler. Hello, Henry.
I don't hear any applause. Good morning.
So it says here, Henry, that you're part of we're talking about this here up here in the playpen about having a healthy heart. And it says here you're the spokesperson for the Bloomer Coalition.
That's right. You know, baby boomers, we have to be very careful because we look fit, we sound fit, we run, we eat well, we do everything right, and yet...
Power Stereo FM with the dude I up here in the playpen with the legendary Henry Wiggler. Now, of course, you had a very close friend who passed away, John Tripper.
Oh, no, John Ritter.
Who's the star of that show, Who's the Boss?
No, that was Three's Company.
Come again?
Three's Company. His name was John Ritter. He played Jack Tripper.
Okay, we're going to have to start this all over again.
That's okay. My name is Henry.
Power Stereo FM with the dude high up here in the playpen with Henry Winkler.
Not a rink. No. Wink. Like you're winking.
And we were talking about your a close dear friend who passed away from a heart ailment, Jack Ritter.
No, his name is John Ritter. Jack Ripper was the character he played on Three's Company.
Wait, what?
Jack the Ripper?
Jack, well, you know what? He off camera, he was.
Henry Winkler is with the Boomer Coalition. They're looking to get everybody's heart healthy for some of the babies.
Can I just say something? I'm very excited. You just got all that information correct.
Well, now, we're glad that you're inspired by that, but if you could please let me do the interview and not interrupt, we'll probably all be better off in the long run.
You know what? I'm going to be quiet now, and I'm going to let you ask the question.
very famous president recently, who is also a bloomer, had heart trouble.
Yeah, no, he's not a flower. He was a boomer, not a bloomer.
Take it away.
And what happened was, that's a wake-up call because he was in the best shape of his life, he said, and he went in for a quadruple bypass surgery.
Have you ever seen the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Dude, can I just say
hello?
Dude, how are you?
Go ahead.
Good, thank you. I just wanted to say that in 9 years, heart disease is going to be an epidemic in the baby boomer area of the population.
Have you ever seen the movie Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom when the bad guy rips the one guy's heart out?
I did, and you know what? There was a lot of plaque.
That was amazing.
Yeah, and he had high cholesterol. You could see the blockage.
Power Stereo FM with the dude high up here in the playpen. Now, of course, everybody remembers Henry
Winkler
as a very famous actor.
Yes.
Says that here that you played a great lovable character in a lovable show. What was it like playing the part of Fozzie?
Well, you know what? I have to tell you something. Being a puppet on Sesame Street was one of the dreams come true in my life.
Wow. That's what I was going to say. Had it been rough with those two old men yelling down at you every damn episode.
Having their hands right up
Power Stereo FM with the dude. Power Stereo FM with the dude. I up here in the playpen. Well, we can't thank you enough for the time. You got a website you want to talk about there, Mr. Whoever you are?
Okay, my name is Henry Winkler, and it is www. boomercoalition.org.
Well, what is it? You sound like you didn't know what you were talking about.
You can go there and find out just how easy it is.
So you go get your kidneys checked as soon as you can.
And then as soon as you get your kidneys checked, you go and have your heart checked so that cardiovascular disease doesn't endanger your life.
Say hello to the big ragu. He's up here in the playpen. Henry, we want to thank you once again for joining us.
Dude, I want to tell you something. You're the most coherent interview I've done in months.
Well, thank you. I'm very flattered. Power Stereo FM Radio.
Oh, no. Yesterday we did the intern rap battle. This was a lot of fun. This was inspired by last week's What Can Joe Do, which was the hobo rap battle.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did the intern rap battle. And right before the event, once everybody was in here, we put $150 up to the winner and said, do your best. And the rap battle was, in theory, to go like the movie 8 Mile, where it's actually sparring back and forth. But because we didn't have an even number of people, the first round what we did is everybody got to go, and then Hot Wings and I picked the top 4 and put them into a small tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So Dewey Cox was drawn first. He did okay.
He did okay,
I
you
think
say.
He was actually, of the 7 people, 6 were considered very strongly to make it to the 4. Only one had no chance of going.
Right.
Free beer is here, so is Hot Wings. Dough is here.
It's a rough start.
Yeah.
Ben is my homie. Joe is my ace. Mess with me, you get in the face. Pubes over here. IPJ. Loose Wendy's around the way.
Oh. Worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Mm-hmm.
Joe is ugly.
Oh.
Zane is a minger. His favorite rapper is Uncle Pullfinger.
Oh, no.
And by the way,
Mm-hmm.
because all of the interns that participated in this have all been on the air with us dozens of times and have long surpassed that point where they were nervous. Man, everybody was so nervous yesterday, Zane.
my God.
Dewey was practically blotchy-skinned. Wendy nearly puked off the air yesterday morning. She was so nervous for this.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was
great.
something.
IPJ, what do you think she did?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing? Nope. Let's move on.
Let's go to let's do Wendy's. Wendy's first one. Wendy rap 1.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was so nervous. I thought she was going to fail badly.
Mm-hmm.
She ended up doing very well.
What's up, little Milty? You called me a slut, but I heard from your boyfriend that you like it in the butt.
Oh. What the hell?
Milton. Oh, Wendy?
Do we just go like one at a time, or?
Oh, this is
go at the same time.
Yeah,
at the
No?
same time.
No? What did we do?
this was further down the road.
Okay. Was that what you? Because you said one, since this is
I
two,
assumed
and
that
this
it was
is
one.
three.
It would be the chronological first one, not just the first one.
Okay. Well, you tell me. Where do you want to go? Should I just?
Go to Joe. Do you know which ones were the first round? That's kind of what I was shooting for, kind of to recreate the whole thing.
I gotcha. No, I don't.
Just pick one.
There we go.
What's up, little?
All right. Okay.
Kurt likes Dungeons and Dragons. Isn't that sweet? Probably watched Lord of the Rings while he beats his meat. Oh, gross. I almost threw up. Yeah, his schwanz is worse than 2 girls, 1 cup. Where's Ben with his pink ink on that doily? I've never seen a bro with hair that oily.
That stemmed from that was Wendy's first round. She was top notch. Ben Abercrombie he was the only one who showed up with 2-page full of notebook notes, and it was in pink ink, which he claimed was red.
So she pulled that out. That's very, very good.
It was very
and
quick.
I don't know what your problem is, Freeber. How that could be confusing. Her first one saying rap 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, if I would follow the obvious logic that is reverse numerical order.
Yeah. Huh. Well.
It's like buying a program to an American baseball game and seeing it written in Russian.
Okay.
Let's go with Ben Abercrombie rap. He only did one.
Okay.
Again, he had a lot of notes and high expectations.
It's not no joke, as you can see. I'm the next Exon turned prodigy. Producer Joe is really gay. He has buck teeth and eats poop every day.
That doesn't match up.
Bad rhyme.
Zane is an old man. He is gay. He loves...
They're laughing at him.
Yeah, not with him.
He's reading for paper, by the way.
Oh my God.
You can't be reading.
He likes to ride a scooter every day.
So both of your rhymes were gay and day.
No,
you had to write that down with pink writing on white paper.
Don't stop. You got to finish that.
No.
Finish what
I'm
you have on
gonna
the
go.
paper.
He's got like 3 more pages of notes.
Yeah.
If you're going to read, then you have to read everything.
I want to know why I'm gay and what I do every day.
I want to vote that Ben Abercrombie gets as much time as he needs.
I. Here. Finish your rap.
There is no rest.
Yes, there is. It's on the whole front side.
I love how you put him on the spot.
Literally, he was putting the paper in his pocket.
He thought he was done.
And he heard this. And he went, and dug it back out like the music had. I think I might even reference the music had some sort of strange power over him. We should have videotaped this.
And there's a million other words that rhyme with hey.
It's like the the music compelled Ben Abercrombie to pull the. He wasn't going to pull it back out, and then he heard this, and he went, "Oh, okay, I have to get it back out."
Yep.
Great. Where's Joe going?
Get a video
Nowhere.
camera.
You can't do that. Now it's over.
No, it's just starting.
It's not over because I can tell you got more writing there.
All right, just do one more verse, and then if you make the second round, we'll videotape that.
What a battle.
Yeah.
It was a dumb off.
Anytime.
Dewey Cox is really old, but I don't dare mock him because he's really old.
Did you just rhyme old with old?
They better save this awesome for the second round.
Oh my
you can actually
God.
hear the women, Loose Wendy or IPJ actually go, "What?"
Oh, that was great. Yeah, I'm going to back that up and hear that one again.
Dewey Cox is really old, but I don't dare mock him because he's really old.
This is the intern rap battle. Now, how do you think Milton would do, Zane? He's over the phone.
He's very bright.
He is. He did very well.
He talks like a gay.
Sound like a gay. Play Milton 4.
Okay, Milton 4. That must mean it's his first one.
It is.
Okay.
Wendy's here. She's got a major toot. She can beat up a guy, but then she'd do the dude. Ben Abercrombie's here. Hey, nice clothes. He loves GameCube, but he can't rap. He's a bro.
Oh, no.
Struggling.
Yeah, because it's just insult after insult.
IPJ is here. Her first time he was a loss. Hey, go interview Theismann, or hey, date your boss. Dewey is 40. His rap wasn't funny. His song choice was awful. Whatever you do, don't make money.
Do that one again, because that one's really good. That was about Dewey Cox. Listen to that again.
Dewey is 40. His rap wasn't funny. His song choice was awful. Whatever you do, don't make money.
That was good in spirit, for sure.
Bad meter,
The
but
meter is all
good.
It is
But
all
a good rhyme.
Screwy.
No tempo.
Lastly, Joe, of all four guys, he's the lamest. Just a producer. He shouldn't even be famous.
Milton had the
That's
best
all.
rhymes and the worst execution.
Yeah, I know it. He's just saying things while music's playing.
That's all.
Yeah.
It's not rap. It's just talking while music plays.
That's all.
Okay, let's go with all the best raps end with.
That's all.
I don't know if Joe
right.
1 or Joe 2. We want the one that was Joe's first round. Because Joe made it to the
Okay,
second
you
round.
want Joe's first round, so that would be labeled Joe Rap 2.
Probably. No?
Okay, Joe Rap 1.
What up, Dewey Cox, you former intern scumbag? I'll toss you out like IPJ's used rag.
Oh!
Ben Abercrombie calls me gay, but that's whack. His boyfriend tells me that he tastes sack.
Wow.
What up, Wendy, you stupid slut? I got nothing else. So that is what's up.
So what?
So what? No. I had something.
It's real good.
What up, IPJ, you stupid slut?
Oh.
You already
I
used
think
that
you
one.
used that one. Whatever works for you, though.
You're good, Joe. And
You
time.
can't call yourself a virgin.
What are you doing? Oh, it turned into a roast.
We were
Yeah.
marveling. It did. We were marveling at Joe. He couldn't start one about a woman without, "Hey, what up?" Insert girl
Yep.
name. You stupid slut.
God.
Very nice.
Oh, boy.
There was one more in the first round. That would be Pube Face, newest intern. Newest intern involved in this, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know which one of Pube Faces is the first one, but this was one that he intended to do against Zane if he made it to the finals
Okay.
and got to take you on. Because originally, if you had been here, it was going to be winner of this gets to take on the boss.
Okay.
Easy rhymes.
All right. This is Pube Face.
You wanna walk over me, you better build a bigger bridge, 'cause you talk so cheap, you got pennies on your lips. Ayo, easy, stop living in the past. You went from Mr. 10 to Mr. 4.5, and all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Mr. 10 back together again.
Very Humpty Dance-like.
Isn't it?
Coming.
Come on, Pube.
I got that kung fu rap you don't wanna mess with. I beat the drum and keep it coming like Nesquik.
Come on, Pube. Go, Pube.
But your raps is whack, easy. I ain't lying. You make pull fingers sound like Neil Diamond, and listen to your rap is like reading the same book. So as I walk away, just tell me how my taint looks.
Nice. Well done.
Go, Pube. Go, Pube.
So at the time, we thought, well, Pube Face must have really worked that one out, but he's not going to have anything left for the second round or the championship.
That's what you thought.
Wasn't necessarily a
All
fact
right.
because
All right.
second round,
Even though this says 3, Joe told me this is 2.
yeah, he ended up taking on, because it was Milton, Joe, Pube Face, and Wendy that advanced to the second round.
Okay. No,
But after the first round, where people's preparation started to wane, Pube Face was the only one who dominated.
So do you want Pube Face here, his second rap? Or do you want...
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Hey yo, it's Pube Face here representing Zville. Hey producer Joe, did you get that shirt from Hauser or Goodwill? See, I don't think that your receding hairline is one reason to jump from the next line to mine, but I'm gonna split you anyway in two, cause I kinda think you're gay, but I sorta like you. See, we used to be friends for your like Pube Face. We wrote that stuff down and I was like, it was in a different place. At least I didn't bring it in like Ben Crombie and try to spit those whack lines like a zombie.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, it's all kind of...
And we
Kinda
specifically
works.
didn't give them time to work on it beforehand. We said, all right, it's you and you. Go.
Take each other on.
Sweet.
So this was his championship against Milton, who really struggled. You want to hear
Now,
Milton?
Bob, your
Say what? Is that should
This is,
I use this?
play Milton's. This was his final.
Now bob your head, 'cause you're whack. Now bob your head, 'cause you're whack. I'm betting Pube Face. He's right about the trip. His face looks like a landing strip. Your mug looks awful, like a crustacean. I can't believe your goal is to work at a radio station.
Milton was slightly better at rhyming than everyone else, but the
I thought that worked.
Peter was a real.
I love Milton.
Yeah,
He's
his
awesome.
timing was a little weird,
Right.
but
There's no place in this world for lispy, wispy gay voice rappers. We all know that. Especially phoned in.
mm-hmm.
All right, bust out Pube's championship here.
All right, let me give him a big boost here.
The fact that he's referred to as Pube.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Short for pube face.
Yeah,
No,
just pube now.
Though I didn't go into work yesterday, I still at about 5 o'clock or 4:30 made it into the gym for a few minutes, and then I got stopped right away by this listener named Dave. He goes, "Man, Pube Face stole it, man!"
He did. He really did.
Okay, let me see here. We did. This would be his last one. All right, Pube Face.
They call me Pube Face because my face hair is pubic. But guess what? You look like you want to chew it. You give me weird looks all the time in the office. You need to stop it. It's freaking me out seriously. But Milton, you sound like Chris Crocker mixed with Paris Hilton. And you know, you're getting kind of cocky. Gotta take you down. I'll cut the cardboard diamonds off your Burger King crown. So go for it, man. You just need to stop. He's like $150. That's a lot of soda pop.
Oh yeah, I couldn't beat him, man. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun.
Sweet.
It was a good time. I liked
Yeah.
intern rap battle. We should make it an annual event.
So Pube Face wins the crown, the $150.
Yep.
Good for him.
Milton finished second. Came down
Okay.
to Milton and Wendy, I think.
Yeah.
Wendy did okay as well.
Yeah,
all right.
Ben
She got
Crombie was a bummer. What an idiot.
Wendy
Yeah, he
got
was
more and more
terrible.
filthy as it went on. The second time through, we had to dump her twice.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, I remember somebody mentioning that to me. You had to dump her, actually edit her out.
Mm-hmm. Producer Joe yesterday for the Wheel of What Can Joe Do had to go out and put himself in some awkward situations with the Bluetooth, and we present it now here for you. You can see the video of this on freebearandhotwings.com in the What Can Joe Do section. It's the Producer Joe Blue Donkey Teeth Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Joe.
Hey.
Listener suggested that. You like that better?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Really?
What's going on?
Well,
Yeah.
are you in location?
Yeah, I'm in location.
Yeah, you feeling pretty pumped for this? You excited?
Does
I have not been this nervous to do something in a long time.
And you
Joe-
should be. You're gonna talk down to people.
Yeah, you're gonna be rude to people,
you're
pretty
gonna be
much.
Put them in their place.
You're going to be filled with sass.
I know, and this is not the place to do it. These are all vigilantes here.
and mingers.
They're vigilantes.
They're nomads.
Yeah, and
Bernie
nomads.
Getz.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's a lot of people. Are you you're like a waiting area?
I am. We're sitting at a table in a waiting area. There's other tables around here. There's benches a little bit across the way where a lot of people are waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm envisioning you, Joe, going up to someone. They won't be able to see the Bluetooth because they'll be looking at your other ear.
Mm-hmm.
And then you suddenly just start in a conversation, and we're going to try to get them to talk to you, and then you say, let them have it.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, you know, I'm on the phone.
I'm on the phone. Can't you see it?
Jeez.
I got it. What's the first scenario?
Well, put yourself in a position first, and give us a good Joe cough
When you're ready.
When there's someone sitting there
Right next
where
to you.
where they're next to you, and they'll have to acknowledge you speaking to them, even though you're not speaking to them.
Right.
And they cannot see the phone. So give us a good cough. If that was the cough, do it again. Do it a third time for confirmation. All right. Joe, say, hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? How's everything going today?
Say, can you hear me? I asked how you're doing.
Can you hear me? I asked how you're doing. Are you there?
You feeling okay?
You feeling okay? He walked away from me.
He walked away from you.
He's not used
Okay.
to communicating
You need
with
to
people.
Find
No.
another scenario.
Yeah, he just crawled out of a mole hole.
Joe casually moves to another area to engage in false conversation with another,
Wow, I can't,
as Joe referred to them, vigilante.
Yes.
I can't believe that guy didn't bite. I mean,
Back. Should
Maybe he doesn't have a tongue.
hmm.
He's back. Should I do it again?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
May-
you're going to have to, it'll be up to you to choose the proper mark, I
You
think,
can
in
say,
this case.
So anyway, I was saying, how's it going?
Yeah.
So anyways, I was saying, how's it going? I really liked what you're wearing today. That Michigan jacket is nice.
Say, Hey, everyone should come see how good you look.
Everyone should come see how good you look. How's the weather supposed to be today?
Oh, he's going to stab you.
He's not buying it. You need to find someone
right
else.
in the penis.
He is not buying it.
Wow.
He is not talking to you.
No.
I'm talking on the phone, sir. Bluetooth.
He did it.
It's a wireless device.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you.
You're-
Oh, God.
So, Joe, he responded to you?
He said, are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking on my Bluetooth.
Dude, can't you see?
Do you think he was going to punch you?
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to try it again?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
The answer is
don't,
no, but please, could you?
Let us change that. Go try it again.
Yep.
All right. All right. Here we go.
Now, is it a woman?
No.
Okay.
Okay, good. Then the first thing you should say is, hey, sexy.
Hey, good looking.
Hey, good looking.
Hey, sexy, how are you?
Are you going to
Bad?
Are you going to work today?
Are you going to work today?
Maybe you didn't hear me. Are you
Maybe you didn't hear me. Are you going to work today?
I said, are you
You're looking fine. Are you going to work today? What bus are you taking? Is it that one right there?
Joe's at a bus station.
He goes, isn't that one right there?
Because that's a question you always ask on the phone.
Yeah.
Joe, I think you have to find a new mark.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Everybody at
Was
the
that
bus-
person
Wow.
just staring ahead, ignoring you?
Oh, staring at me, ignoring me.
Was it like Hot Wings in the office?
Yeah, but with a more angry look.
Man, Joe, remind the Salvation Army never to put a kettle out there, man. They didn't even look at you.
No kidding.
Oh my
Jeez.
God, this is awful, and my mouth is getting dry.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Maybe the next person you walk up to, you can ask them if they have a bottle of water.
Okay. All right.
I am so thirsty. Do you have something to drink?
Hey guys, I'm so thirsty. Do you have anything to drink?
Say, I'm on the phone.
No, I'm not talking to
I'm
you.
on
I'm
the
on
phone.
the phone.
Do you have water?
I'm on the phone.
I'm on the phone.
This is an A and B conversation, so see your way out of it.
A and B conversation. See your way out of it. It's a Bluetooth. See?
Eavesdropping is very rude.
Eavesdropping is very, very rude.
Now get out of my face.
I won't take it.
Get out of my face.
I'm leaving this area.
That guy was ready to fight.
Oh, I will not take it. I am leaving this area.
Joe, was the I'm leaving this area for him, or was that for us because you're in danger?
No, it was for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little from
I
from
had-
column A, a little from column B, I suppose.
They said, stop looking at people. and then another table joined in.
Uh-oh.
They're teaching you
So the
phone etiquette.
The whole place is turning on you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Maybe you could walk outside and find somebody and say, I can't believe how cold it is.
All right.
Or,
All right.
can you believe how cold it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the two tables I just talked to, the first guy went to the second people, and they're chatting about me.
Oh, yeah.
You should.
You
should
got a
probably
reputation now.
Make a new location for yourself at this point.
Oh, man.
Okay. All right, let's go.
I don't want you to get beat up.
I don't either.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Could you, as you're looking for a new location, what was the look on their faces when you responded angrily with, "I'm on the phone"?
It was disbelief, and they were pissed, and I don't know. Yeah, they just don't like it.
I don't think outside's going to work.
No, it sounds like you went into a bomb shelter
It
or
does.
something. It's
Those
all
effing
crackly.
buses are too loud.
Is that what it is?
There's no buses around.
Well, that doesn't make
I think
any
maybe
sense.
just a little bit of wind pop there.
All right.
Sound okay?
Yeah, that's not bad.
A little better.
Might have been a stairway or something like
Yeah.
that. Is there anybody around?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Okay.
Go
Oh,
to it.
Wait, no, that's the same guy.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
you don't wanna do
Can't do that, donkey.
Although if you got him a second time, that would be quite remarkable.
Yep.
Yeah, still on the phone.
Yep.
You go up to him and stand by him and go, "Hey, sorry about that earlier. Sure is
Okay.
cold, isn't it?" Unless you think he's going to beat your face in.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. No, wait, no, there's two of them now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Now
don't
you
do it.
Now you're outnumbered.
Is there anyone else around?
I'm not, yeah, there are.
Okay.
There is.
Just one more.
Okay. Thank God. I don't.
Would you rather be getting hit by paintball guns right now?
No, not quite.
Not quite, but it's
You
close.
know, close.
Would you
All
rather be having your pubes waxed?
Oh.
No.
No.
See, it's not that bad.
See, it's all coming together.
You're enjoying yourself.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you have a cigarette? I sure could use a smoke. Do you have a cigarette?
If he.
Well, I know you're smoking one. Can I have one?
No answer?
Oh, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone, sir. No eavesdropping zone around me.
We don't even need to tell him now.
No, he's just on his own.
Say back off.
Back off!
You better come home.
He yells at the
Come
guy.
back.
Come back, Joe.
You come back.
Yeah.
Screaming back off is scary.
Take the bus back.
You okay?
No one likes me. I'm going to get beat up. I don't
Yeah.
like anyone here.
You should leave.
Come on back, Joe.
No one.
Joe does the self ramp up with the, hey, say back off. And he goes, back off! Give me back my son! Thank you, Joe.
Oh.
Joseph is back. See if he can come in here. Come on in, Joe. Or step up, either way. He can't decide.
No, he can't.
He's going to run
He's
around
in limbo.
circles.
He's so.
Yoder.
Hi, Joseph. Joseph has a
Hey.
somewhat disheveled, ran for his life look on his face.
We did. I ran to the car.
Did you really?
I did.
Yeah.
Well, when I started to leave, like these two tables, the first two that I did, or that were sitting next to each other, who were communicating after I left them, they all stood up when I was leaving.
They wanted to beat your ass. Now, did they
Absolutely.
look
Maybe their
did
bus
they look
was there.
Like they were
yeah.
you know.
Absolutely.
Losers?
Well, first,
Did they communicate in a series of grunts and pops?
not that I could hear, but I'm sure
Were
that
they
was the
snapping
case.
when they stood up?
Here's the thing that got to me when we were sitting there waiting to go on. It was like 7:45, and I'm watching the doors, and this chick is coming out. Well, another one is going in, and she goes, "Get the F out of my face!" And I went, "These people are crazy."
So you already had seen some near violence for no reason.
Oh yeah.
So then you're in the back of your mind as you're saying, "I'm on the phone."
I know.
You're
exactly.
thinking, well, that's way more worthy of a face beating.
Oh, dude, that was that was the first time in a while where I had sweaty palms and my heart was beating before the task.
This is an A and B conversation. See your way out of it. You said to that one guy.
Yeah, that's when the guy with the Michigan jacket turned around and said, "Stop talking to people," or "Stop looking at people."
Stop looking at people.
No.
He's schooling you on
You
how
got
to
bus
use your
stop
phone.
enforcer after you.
The guy who I was saying, "You look hot today," when I went outside, he came outside and he was talking to another guy that I had messed with that was at one of the tables. The second table I had like three guys who were all talking to me, and one of the guys from that table was talking. We're talking to the guy who I was calling hot. "Hey, are you waiting for a bus, hottie," or whatever I said. And that turned into nothing. But I thought I was going to get beat up then. And as I was coming back, as I was leaving, he goes, "You freaked me out." Like he kind of got what was going on after a minute
Yeah.
Jim stood up with the camera at that point
Yeah.
and followed me out, and he goes, "You freaked me out. You freaked the hell out of me."
In sort of a laughing way, or in sort of a I might beat your ass for doing it kind of way.
It wasn't beat your ass, but yeah, it was kind of a laughing way. Just confused.
That was
Thought
funny,
you were
man.
crazy.
And
I'm on the phone.
I mean, I was looking right at these people. I was looking into their eyes.
Jeez, I'm on the phone.
You know what needs to come back on the wheel? Because it was the same location. Producer Joe's unwanted stand-up comedy.
Oh, that was good.
He had a microphone with no cord.
I did.
That was awesome.
That's all I could think
That's
of.
going back on the wheel for sure.
You had that yellow curly hair.
Yeah.
Looked like Barney
That
Rubble.
stupid yellow hair.
Do you think anyone would think it was funny if Joe did his unwanted stand-up comedy in the emergency waiting room? I'm just kidding. It's it's just fun to talk about. We're not doing it.
When Joe got that yellow hair,
Jim
and
wants
his eyebrows were yellow, and he came
The Ric
in,
Flair hair.
and and then he went back and got his eyebrows darkened because it was too pedophile.
You looked ridiculous. You looked like Happy Gilmore's first caddy.
Yeah, you did. You did. Well done,
God.
Joe. Well done.
Man.
Might fall from a tall building. I might blow a brand new car. 'Cause I'm the unknown stuntman that made Redford say.
What a classic.
I love this.
I love that show.
Dude, no, you don't like this theme. I think it's great singing by Lee Majors.
It's very dated.
It's excellent.
Yeah. All right. Guys, we got this guy on hold.
Sounds good.
He's not exactly a fire plug, this fella.
A little laid back.
He is John Smith, the flying farmer from Plaza, North Dakota.
Can he hear us talking right now?
Not right now,
So
no.
he's a rube.
Yes.
All right.
As much as you could possibly imagine.
A Dakota rube.
Yes. All right, I'm going to bring him in. John Smith, welcome to the Free Bear and Hot Wings Show. You're a farmer, and you're also, you want to be a stuntman, or you are a stuntman, I guess.
I guess I'm old enough. I am what I'm going to be by now.
How old are you?
Just about 40.
Just about 40. What kind of stunts have you done so far?
Well, I've jumped over cars, jumped over vans, crashed through walls of burning cars.
Yeah.
Come off the ramp and rolled them over. Several different things. This last jump I did banged me up pretty bad, though.
Oh, no kidding.
Now, do you have any professional training to be doing that?
Nope.
Wow, you're just trial by fire, huh?
That's, I guess, what you'd say.
What was the injury you sustained on the last one?
Well, I injured my back. I ruptured a disc in my back. And I broke my nose, cut my eye open.
Yeah.
The shoulder belt didn't hold, and
Oh.
so it was a pretty bad smash.
Oh man, and you were in a car when that happened?
Yes.
And you smashed into what?
There was two walls of cars. It was a stack of four cars, four cars deep, and right behind it, four more.
Wow.
So
And the ramp was set 100 feet from these cars. I came off the ramp, and while I was in the air, I picked 5 cars off these two stacks and took them with me.
Oh my God.
What were you driving at the time?
1976 Olds Tornado.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
what was your speed up to at the time there, John?
Oh, I was probably about 75 miles an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Boy, sounds nuts.
John Smith, he's the flying farmer from Plaza, North Dakota, right?
Yes.
John, when you do these stunts, where do you do them? Like the fairgrounds or?
No, fairgrounds and different areas.
Where do you originally come up with the plans? Do you sketch them out in the front yard?
Well, I don't know. They just kind of come to me probably at not so good moments, you know.
Is there booze involved when these come up?
Well, I'll tell you, that's kind of what started it. But I have quit drinking. I haven't drank for
thank
6 years,
God.
so I don't know what causes it now. Maybe it's brain damage from when I was boozing.
You never know.
Huh?
You never know.
We've all been there.
Good grief.
So what's the craziest one you've done? Maybe it's the one you just got injured on.
I don't really have one I'd call the craziest.
Yeah.
I have set a couple world records for driving in reverse. I guess that was probably the craziest thing I ever did.
Wow. Like for distance or speed or?
One was for speed and one was for distance.
How fast were you going, John?
The first one I did was the speed. That was the highest speed in a non-stop 500-mile reverse drive. You know, you couldn't stop. And that was 36.3 miles an hour I averaged.
Oh, my God. How long did that take?
Let me think here. It was 13 hours and 48 minutes.
Of driving backwards.
Driving backwards.
Did you just go around the neighborhood, or did you?
I did this on a racetrack in Fergus Falls, Minnesota.
That's remarkable. I mean, because everybody's driven backwards, and hell, if I get over 10, the second that front tire turns, you're just liable to whip around a 180 just like that.
And this was done on a 3/8 mile racetrack, so I was going through curves all the time.
You're turning all the time.
Oh, my God.
I thought NASCAR would wear you out. Talking to John Smith, the flying farmer. He's a homemade stuntman, John. That takes bells to go ahead and do that.
It says here you're thinking about jumping the Red River.
Yes, that's kind of in the plan
Yeah?
right now.
So how do you plan for that? Just show up that day and jam the gas down? Or
Well, this one's we've got to find a good spot to do it, first of all. There's always one side of the river is good and the other side isn't. That's what we're finding, What? We'd like to do this in the Fargo and North Dakota and
the big cities.
Dakota region, but
How wide is the river?
roughly about 200 feet of water. And then you've got the bank, so I'm going to have to go at least 250 feet to clear this thing.
in a car. In a car.
So just shy of a football field.
That's right.
Oh, my God, John. That's impossible. You might as well buy your burial plot now because you're going to frickin' die.
Oh, we can do it.
No, you won't, John. You're going to die. I'm telling you, man.
I can't believe Eric Zane is the voice of reason.
Knievel, when he tried Snake River Canyon, he had a sky cycle and didn't even come close. How in God's name do you think you're going to do it in a 75, whatever it is? You've got to think this out, my friend.
See, Knievel, I don't think Knievel back in his day used much science when he did these things. It was
right.
Like you.
If you've got your ramp angle and your speed figured out, it will go that far.
Right. Now that's
true.
Usually.
Usually, you say.
Said the guy who just was all banged up from your latest one.
John, you should probably wrap up your career and just stick to farming, my friend, because I'm sure you're excellent at farming.
Well, this is fun, though.
I don't think there's any chance of John giving this up.
No.
That's just John. Do you have a website or anything where we can see any? Is there any way we can see any of your jumps on video or anything?
Yes, I do.
You
really?
Yep.
What is it?
www.angelfire.com/pro/flying farmer.
And we want to know when you do your next stunt, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
No doubt. But I'm telling you, man, you should retire because you're going to frickin' die and we're going to read about you.
Well, I'm starting to wonder, too, but, it's hard to quit.
It's fun,
I can't
isn't it?
understand why anybody'd want to ride a bull, either.
I think it actually might be safer for you. You said you gave up drinking and kept doing the stunts. If I were you, I'd let go of the stunts and start drinking again.
No, that's crazy talk. Don't listen to them. You said it's fun, and you go ahead and enjoy yourself, and don't let these two wet blankets wreck your day.
This is silly.
All right, John. Good luck, and thanks for talking to us, okay?
Thank you.
Good luck.
Pleasure to talk to you.
See you, John.
Bye.
Just the kind of high energy you'd expect from a North Dakota stuntman farmer.
Oh, like when he's not farming or jumping cars, he probably shoots sticks of dynamite at hay bales.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. It's a brand new day. What you waiting for? Get up, stretch out, jump off those
Pretty zany sound.
It is.
Yeah, pretty good.
hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Well, there's a reason this song plays, not only because it's awesome and everyone's probably rocking out to it.
This is an earworm. I can promise you this right now.
Yeah.
Okay, earworm now.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. It's a brand new day. What you waiting for?
Bebopping.
Get up, stretch out, jump off the floor.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
They should have replaced the Abraham Lincoln song from earlier.
What will?
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. It's a brand new day. What you waiting for? Get up, stretch out, jump off the floor. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Well, that song marks the return to the intern view.
What
Intern
song?
views were something that happened very often.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. It's a brand new day. What you waiting for? Get up, stretch out, jump off the floor.
Some jerk had to write that.
Right, what?
And perform it.
Right, what?
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
We will not play that any more times.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. It's a brand new day. What you waiting for?
Okay, seriously. We'll move on now.
Once I say the phone number again, we'll move on. That's a transitionary note. 1-800-947-3970.
Hot dog, diggity dog. It's a brand new day. What you waiting for? Get up, stretch out, jump off the floor.
Mickey Mouse
See you real soon.
Okay, so the return of the intern view. The intern view is designed for the interns to have a chance to shine in the spotlight. We've had some classics. Former intern Kurt Busch with his legendary first intern view. Maybe it's the gold standard by which all other intern views are measured. With voice of the Alabama Crimson Tide and voice of NASCAR and the Nashville Predators, Eli Gold.
Oh yeah, sounds real funny.
Who was fussy and not interested in being interviewed inappropriately.
I like drinking. Oh yeah, sounds real funny.
Kurt Busch insulted him inadvertently about 50,000 times in that intern view.
Mm-hmm.
The interns are set up to fail on this. For example, with Eli Gold, Eli, first thing he said was, "You called my cell phone. Call me on my home phone." And so Kurt Busch awkwardly said he'd hang up, and then he asked Joe to redial for him and call the other phone number. At which point Joe promptly dialed the same phone number, which only infuriated Eli Gold even more.
Mad. By the way, he seemed very self-important.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. He would have been mad if it had gone perfectly.
I'm Eli Gold.
So there's been a lot of them over time. Some with completely unknown people. Some with borderline stars or people that would be on the B list. Maury Povich, quite famously. I don't remember who interviewed him.
Milton.
Intern Milton. And Maury Povich said, "So how many hours a week is this? How many hours is this show on?" And Milton said, 5. And he goes, 5? 5. How often?
Hours?
Once a week? And he goes, no, every day. He goes, 5 hours a day?
Yeah,
You do 25 hours of programming?
Maury couldn't believe it.
Hey, boy, every day.
Well, this time they had been gone for a while, just by coincidence. And so there's a current grouping of interns that had not been part of this. They hadn't had to do it.
Hadn't been initiated.
And so yesterday, intern formerly known as Marissa, now known as Chewy, was sitting there minding her own business. And Chewy she's a biology graduate. She has no interest in being in radio. So it's one thing for the people that actually want to be in radio. It's another thing for the ones that are just here because they kind of wanted to do something fun.
She just likes hanging out with stinky boys is what I think.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I think she's got a thing for 5 dudes.
I think she's a little filthy.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just the beginning of the slander for her because she was called off. It always goes like this. They have no warning and no chance to prepare.
Okay.
And Joe walked in yesterday and you said, "Hey, Chewy, can you come with me? I need you to do something." And she immediately knew what was going on.
She saw that I had headphones in my hand, and it was just so obvious to her because she's listened to the show or been here for a while.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't know it. Joe, you gave her only the basic information. I think you, in fact, gave her the wrong information.
It started off like this. One, I purposefully waited 20 minutes after we were supposed to call the guy.
So that he'd be annoyed.
Yeah. 20 minutes goes by, and then I go grab her because I had his phone number. We were calling him.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot his name. I forgot who it was.
On purpose or by accident?
By accident. I mean, I really legitimately forgot it. So when we went in there, she goes, "Who is it?" And I go, "I don't know. I really don't remember. So you're going to have to find that out." But I was looking at the number, and I, of course, wrote his name right above it in my planner. So I go, "Okay, this is him. He's with this.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck."
His name. This is a big interview. You'll be stunned that we decided to hand this off to an intern because this is the kind of person that would normally be A-listed right to the top.
Mm-hmm.
This is the intern view with intern Chewy talking to Tom Super with the Hot Dog Council.
Tom Super.
Okay. Tom Super with the Hot Dog Council.
Okay. All right. Intern Chewy.
Hey, this is Tom.
Hey, Tom. This is Marissa with Free Beer and Hot Wings.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Hey, guys. Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, what are you up to?
Nothing. Sitting at my desk.
So what's the Hot Dog Council of America been up to?
Well, we're actually getting ready for a National Hot Dog Month in July.
That's exciting.
We're running a contest, video contest right now to have Take Me Out to the Ball Game updated to include hot dogs with peanuts and Cracker Jack.
Peanuts and cracker. Okay.
No, there's no hot dog mentioned in the song.
Which is horrible.
Agreed.
Everyone loves chewing on hot dogs.
That's right.
Uh-huh. Nice and chewy.
She's working herself.
Sorry, that's my nickname.
Yeah.
So hot dogs. they're exciting.
Sure,
Hold on,
yeah,
hold on.
absolutely.
Time out. All
I
right,
actually-
there's a lot working here.
She tries to tell her own joke about herself, and
There
of
was a
course
good-
he doesn't get it.
A
and
good
it's
pause
very
there.
awkward.
Yeah, Marissa, throughout this interview, tries to be funny, which is awesome. And these are the best pauses and the most retarded conversation that we've ever had. This is not the biggest guest, but this is by far the most retarded conversation and the
Okay.
longest pauses.
Yeah. All right. And because there's nothing to talk about with Tom Super Hot Dog Guy anyway.
By the way, and it needs to be pointed out, I do give her credit for finding out who she's talking about. 'Cause
Yeah.
she didn't know. But there are radio shows that interviewed this guy legitimately.
Oh, for
Okay.
sure, yeah.
Absolutely
Couldn't
right.
wait to talk to him
They
about the
couldn't
upcoming
wait.
great picnic seasons.
Unbelievable.
Loves chewing on hot dogs.
That's right.
Nice and chewy.
Did you hear her laugh? She laughed at her own joke.
Sorry, that's my nickname. So hot dogs, they're exciting.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
I actually ate a hot dog this weekend.
Good for you. So did I.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about,
I bet you did.
you know, the myths and the legends around what goes into a hot dog, how they're made.
Two-fisted.
Yeah, that sounds super interesting.
Did you catch what the guest
good.
did right there?
What is that?
Tom Super tried to help because it was clear to him that she did not know what to ask him about, and so he tried to. He winds up and throws the lifeline into the ocean. Well, we could talk about this and this and this, and then she took a giant dump on it with, "Ooh, that sounds super interesting."
Okay, good.
Good for her.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about, you know, the myths and the legends around what goes into a hot dog, how they're made.
Yeah, that sounds super interesting. Let's do that.
Sounds good.
I had an all beef this weekend. That was delicious.
Good?
Yeah.
Those are good.
Oh my God, she's killing me. She's funny. I don't know if it's on purpose, but damn, killing me.
Looks like Chuck's gonna put the hot dog in the bun.
I've got the prescription for you. Another hot beef injection.
That sounds super interesting. Let's do that.
Sounds good.
Pause.
I had an all beef this weekend. That was delicious.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Uh-huh.
Was it a Hebrew National?
I have no idea. It was off a grill. and-
Okay.
No, it was Catholic.
Black guy.
There aren't many black Jews.
We're never gonna get through this.
This is how these go.
It's impossible. How long is the actual? How much audio do
It
we
was-
actually have?
No, it wasn't Hebrew national. Somali national. That's what I prefer.
We've made it 30 seconds.
I can't believe this.
Hot dog.
There you go.
Ketchup.
No ketchup. There's your problem.
Really?
Yeah, only no ketchup on your hot dog. I assume you're over the age of 18.
I am.
Okay, well
21.
you gotta stop with that. Mustard's okay. Ketchup is for kids.
I did actually eat mustard for like the first time in 3 years yesterday.
Okay,
So maybe I can try it on a hot dog.
there you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to expand my eating. Be a grown up, maybe.
Good.
Yeah. So what are you doing today?
Want to come over?
Want to feed me a hot dog?
I'll eat your hot dog. Hi, guys.
Are you Hebrew?
Hopefully talking to the Free Beer and Hot Wings show.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
We do this stuff all the time.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't.
That's fun. That's a lot of fun. How many people have you talked to today?
Nobody today yet.
Good. Good. So
Yeah.
I didn't like ruin your schedule by being so late.
No, that's okay.
Okay. Good. I'd hate to do that.
No, that's fine.
I feel horrible. So, what are you doing today?
Oh, no.
my God.
Working.
Working?
he's
Yeah.
getting annoyed now.
Talking to me.
This is like a
Talking to you,
bad
yeah.
first
So
date.
much fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're putting together some Father's Day grilling recipes.
Oh yeah.
Getting them out.
Yeah, because there's so many different recipes for hot dog.
Right.
Throw it on fire, cook it, eat it.
I've always wondered if there was another way I could prepare a hot dog to make it something special and different.
Oh. Jake just pointed out something interesting, and he's right. She sounds just like Meg from Family Guy.
Oh,
She does.
We're gonna get some comparison audio
Boy.
at some point.
exciting.
Yep, getting that out.
So I should cook a hot dog for my dad on Father's Day.
Well, actually, we did a poll, and 42% of people said steak was the number one the number one meal to serve for Dad.
Oh,
I didn't know that at all, so you know more than me. Which I guess is good since you work for them. Right? Yeah.
I would hope so.
Good that you know a lot about sausage.
Yeah.
By the way,
she's actually funny, though.
She is funny.
Yeah.
Tom Super is an idiot because he's there to promote hot dogs, and he goes, well, actually, steak is much more important to fathers than hot dogs.
Keeping it real.
Yeah, you want to eat steak with your dad.
So
So
what
that's,
happens here?
That's the end of the first segment, and then in between this time and the next segment, I'd say 12 minutes went by.
Oh my gosh, of that?
Of that, but not even as interesting as that.
Oh
Really?
My gosh.
It was awful. Somehow she kept him on the line for that amount of time.
Okay.
And so I just cut that out and went straight to here.
Yeah. Okay, and something significant happens here, or?
It's the end of the interview. It's more funny, awkward.
Okay. And if you're just tuning in, this is an intern view with intern Chewy interviewing Tom Super with the Hot Dog Council, for which she had no time to prepare. And even if she had a month, it was still going to be boring because it was with Tom Super from the Hot Dog Council.
What they're talking about here is they talked about where she went to school and what she went to school for and what she's doing now.
All right. That's crazy how they got to that point.
I know.
Okay.
But I work at the zoo, too. That's exciting.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, that's kind of sciencey.
Yeah, that's kind of sciencey.
Right, that's okay. Makes up for it.
Zoology.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I work in a booth. I let people into the zoo. So that's
What? This guy's supposed to be talking about hot dogs. And she's talking about her summer job.
Talking about paid admission to the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
we sell hot dogs there. Tie that back in.
Now she's bringing it back.
Oh, yeah, she's bringing it around full circle.
Of course, yeah. Hot dogs are big at the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're big everywhere. I was, nope, I'm not going to tell that story.
What? What the?
Yeah, so that's obviously about all I have.
Okay. So what is your job there? Are you the fluffer?
Yes. I don't know what a fluffer is.
What the hell?
Good.
It was good.
Should I be offended?
No, not at all.
Oh, my God. I can't believe he asked her that.
Then yes.
What a creep.
Yes, I am. Should I have not just said yes to that?
No, it's the person in charge of getting the next guest ready for the next scene.
Oh, okay.
We'll leave it at that.
Man,
Okay.
this guy, I knew he was an idiot.
Sounds sexual.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe he did that.
It was.
No more than foot long hot dogs.
Right.
Oh.
What kind of a creep is this guy?
Me, not you.
Leave her
Was
alone.
Not at all.
It's okay. We're just on the radio. So
Oh, God. Now I feel gross.
not too big of a deal. But I think that's all I have. So thanks for talking to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow. Oh, man.
I hate Tom Super now.
That was such an awkward conversation.
Yeah, I don't like that he did that to her. I mean, she's silly, and the whole thing was dopey, but he got weird.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do that.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that sort of we can screw with our family kind of thing, but you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure the stuff we said was probably just as bad or worse, but we know her, and he's a jerk.
Right.
Yeah. Like, we can make references to her doing multiple dudes, which she does in real life, but he doesn't know her.
How would he know that?
Yeah. He's just being a creep. We're just stating fact.
What gives him the right to assume? Like we know.
Yeah.
I missed intern views. I love that awkward.
Oh, was that? I think that was one of my favorites.
Yeah,
that was
a
very
good one.
palpable.
Intern Pube Face. Have you ever done an intern view?
I believe I've done two.
You have?
What have you done?
They were downers.
Because
Weren't they
Pube
good?
Face, did you try to take it all? You try to be all cool?
Yeah, he didn't care.
What
were
What?
they?
Pube Face doesn't get nervous the same way.
Do you remember who it was? Who your intern views were?
It was the guy that did the Moose Hunting Mama's song.
Oh, yeah, he got pissed.
Oh,
that
yeah.
jerk.
All right.
Yeah. Well, maybe another day for you.
Yeah.
I think the next up on the hit list though has to be Jackie Man Voice, Joe.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
yeah,
man,
no,
for
I-
sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's meet our 6 contestants as they correctly identify these songs They'll get a chance to eliminate other contestants, so I'll pick them up in random order. This is Dwayne. Hi, Dwayne.
Good morning.
This is Paul. Hi, Paul.
Morning.
John in Nashville, welcome.
Hi.
Adam in West Michigan, hello.
Hey, good.
Doug in New York.
Hello.
Or Doug in West Michigan, and then
Yeah.
Scott in New York. Hi, Scott.
Kaboobie.
Kaboobie.
Yeah.
Welcome to all of you. This game continues to be one giant sausage fest.
It is as well.
Oh, snap.
Oh, sounded like you
snap.
should be on Rosie's, Rosie's, what do you call it, cruise.
Oh, man.
Well done.
Funny.
All right, fellas. All of you will do the same thing. You'll buzz in by saying your name when you think you know what the opening lyrics are of the song. If you get it right, you get a point, even if you're close enough. As long as two of the three of us give you the close enough call, you'll get it. And then once you get it, you can eliminate one of the other contestants or yourself from the game, okay?
Okay.
All right. Song number one, say your name when you think you know it.
John.
John.
All around the world, statues crumble for me.
Looks good to me. Well done, John. John picks up his first point. John?
Yeah. You're
John,
in, man.
Choose line 1 through...
Line 5.
Line 5. Dwayne, you've been taken out at the ankles very early.
Yeah,
Oh, boy,
Dwayne. There
sorry,
you go.
Dwayne.
Eat it. Go on Rosie's cruise.
On the bright side, you can tell everyone you would have been really good and you knew them all, except for the fact that you were eliminated early. John has a point. He leads. Song 2.
John.
John. Formidable.
I wish that I could fly into the sky so very high, like a dragonfly.
Yeah, it's more than we needed, man.
John is going to be good.
CBS Good Morning did a big feature on him. Charles Osgood. Yes, on Sunday. Might have been a repeat, but I don't think so. I'd never seen it before. On Lenny Kravitz. This guy is ridiculously cool.
He is really cool. He's little.
He's like 42 now, and he has a 19-year-old daughter from Lisa Bonet. And he,
19.
when they got divorced, he got her.
Okay.
And this guy, you know, he's celibate.
Yeah, he says he's not going to have sex again until he's married.
Yeah,
Which is amazing because he could throw pipe everywhere if he wanted to.
it's amazing. You should see his pad too. It's the coolest pad you've ever seen.
Howings and I missed an entire Black Crow show in order to have our picture taken with Lenny Kravitz in a meet and greet.
Yeah, those are fun.
It
Except
sucked.
not.
It sucked, but the picture was pretty cool.
Yeah, Lenny
Yeah, I mean, all
Kravitz,
he
he's
has
a
to do
real
is
deal.
walk in the room and you go, God, that guy actually is just cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, John, you've got 2 points so far. We didn't have you eliminate anyone for the second point. Choose a line 1 through 6 to eliminate.
6.
Takes out 6. If you eliminated yourself, that would be ridiculous, considering you've gotten the first 2 and dominated.
Get out of here.
Paul in New York.
Oh.
He's instead taking you out. Sorry,
right.
Paul.
You're still alive.
John has 2 songs, 8 to
Right.
go.
God.
That was Scott, right?
Yes.
Scott, what is it?
Don't you forget about me.
Nope.
That's it.
Anybody?
Nope. Can I go again?
Nope.
Nope. You had the right song, obviously.
Yeah.
Won't you
come see about me?
Yeah.
That's hard.
That's
Because
what
it
we're
sounds
looking-
so much like the regular lyric that Scott said.
Yeah.
Next one.
All right.
John.
Boy, I think Scott was first.
Yeah, just edged.
Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you.
Scott's on the board with 1.
That's all we needed was a short. That's all we needed right there.
Scott, you got a point. Choose a line to eliminate. If you take out John, you'll be the leader.
John, what line are you on? Number 1.
Scott, is that the one you're taking?
Yes, sir, 1.
You're taking
That's
number
my final
1?
answer.
Because
Yeah.
you want John to be on that line.
I do.
All right.
Scott, you've been eliminated.
Oh, boy.
John keeps his 2-0 lead. Doug and Adam, who have previously been silent partners on this game, will try to take that lead away from him, or hope he eliminates himself.
Okay. Who chose the next one? Everyone see the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh. Joe, did you get that one from the website 80 songs for homosexuals that no one knows.com? Is that where you got that one?
That song is Take On Me by the Love Good Times band, Aha.
The Love Good Times band, you say?
That's what they're called.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can look it up.
The Love Good Times band.
All right,
It's
Joe.
on the internet. The opening lyric is, "We're talking away." I don't even know how it sounds.
No one knows how it sounds, because... Okay.
Okay. The next one. Adam, John,
Go,
Doug.
Joe, you jerk.
It's a huge hit.
It was. It was a massive hit.
I'm pretty sure it was a number one.
Nobody got that, and no one in this room would have gotten it. If you would
At
have
least they wouldn't have admitted it.
Hold on a second. If you would have played that for us in the office, we would have said, no one knows that, Joe.
Well, maybe.
So maybe from now
When I
on you
sent
should
the
run it
email
by.
saying these are the songs. If you have any discrepancies, why don't you tell me? Maybe your fat old head should have done so.
Perhaps, I didn't see the email until this morning.
Oh.
So I don't know what you're
this
talking
morning, you could have talked to me.
Okay.
Weirdo.
You could have just chosen some songs that people knew.
Well.
It's only one though. It's no biggie. It's cool.
No, you're right.
It's all right.
I'm backing down.
It's okay.
Nobody knows that song.
It's all right, Joe.
Not even me, who is barely alive.
No, it's okay, man. Really. The rest of these are good. 1 out of 10, one stinker out of 10. It's no big deal, Joe.
No, that's cool.
Okay, cool. Glad you see it my way.
Thank you.
All right.
Sir.
Thanks a lot.
15 seconds.
It's getting closer.
It is getting closer. Someone's begging for one right now.
Yeah,
Just asking.
Someone is. That's right.
I think it's you.
Okay.
Next song.
No, I still kind of want to fight.
Do you? I can get the bell.
We'll hold.
15 seconds left!
My challenge!
It's happening.
It's met at this chosen ground to settle for good and all. Who holds sway over the 5 points? Let's go over the ground rules.
All
No
listeners stand
touching
by.
of the hair or face. And that's it. Now let's do this. What ain't so bad? No, you must be crazy or something. I'm crazy. You just a stupid. Yeah, maybe you crazy. But I ain't breathing heavy.
First rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
But it ain't about how hard you hit.
It's going very orderly. It's a good thing we
How
practiced.
hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
Heavy-duty, cast-iron, pile-driving punches that will have to hurt so much they'll rattle his ancestors. Every time you hit him with a shot, it's got to feel like he tried kissing the express train. Yeah, let's start building some hurt.
Okay, hold on. Wait for the bell. You got those mics on. Joe, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Eric Zane, are you ready?
I'm ready.
15-second fight starts in 3, 2, 1. Both have landed some big shots. I think Joe is winning, but I'm not sure.
Oh, he's got Joe in the corner. He ripped Joe's headgear off.
Wow! That broke quickly. Yeah! All right.
Woo!
Hot Wings, who won?
Well, I'm going to have to give it to Zane because Joe's headgear flew off.
I don't even open up my eyes.
Overall, I'd call it a draw,
I
though.
think it was pretty close to a draw.
Yeah, I would call it a draw.
Dewey, you decide.
Ooh, it's up to me?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to give it to Zane since Joe lost his headgear.
Yeah, but I think Zane is
oh, that's right.
the winner by an edge.
1-0 on the year. All right, Joe, you can go back in the studio and be wrong some more.
Want another one? I'll type this bitch and we'll see.
No, I'm a little wore out, man. I'm not as tough as you.
The first ever 15-second fight happens over first words challenge.
Awesome.
That's something. I'm glad for Doug, John, and Adam, I'm glad you were a part of this.
That was good.
Yeah, you've been a part of
We
history.
appreciate you waiting during that time. We do have more game.
What does that sound like on the air? Jeez. I
It
couldn't.
just sounded like beatboxing or something.
I believe it.
Wow.
There was some flailing, and I know I was made fun of for saying that the TV might get hit, but it was pretty close. Because of the flailing.
Wow,
All right.
that was great.
I didn't even put my jock on.
No, you didn't have time.
All right. Okay,
you guys
Joe.
barely would wait for the bell.
See, now
Listen
we
to
got that out of our system. Now we're friends again.
Listen to the breathing. I'm sure I would be doing the same.
All right.
Joe's got he's putting his headgear back on, I think, in case another fight breaks out.
It's because I knocked him silly.
Yesterday, Chinese New Year.
Wow. Yeah, what is do you know what the year of the animal is?
I heard it on the way in. I have no idea.
Son of a bitch. Oh, man, what is it?
It's like a salamander.
Wow.
No,
Year
it's
of
not
the salamander.
It's not the salamander.
Year of the wombat.
Butterfly? It might be the butterfly. I don't know. Yesterday, after we got off the air and realized we didn't do anything to honor Chinese New Year,
shame on us,
we decided to celebrate by calling a Chinese restaurant. And then we wondered aloud, if you conference called two Chinese restaurants and put them together, would they eventually speak Chinese?
And if so, how long?
Mm-hmm.
So
we conference them and then don't say anything? Right.
Okay.
Okay. So we thought we'd give that a try. Little experiment. It's like science on the Free Bear and Hot Wings show.
Why not? You know?
Wait a second.
Yeah, I need to place an order.
Sure, what would you like?
Can you hold on just a second? My other line is ringing. Can I grab that real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Also a great wall.
Well.
Great wall, maybe. Hello?
Yes?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah?
Yes. The Great Wall, what can I do for you?
Huh?
Hello?
This is the Great Wall Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, right.
Did you want to order, right?
You want to order something to go?
Benjamin, hello.
Hello?
Benjamin, 有啦。
啊？呢個呢？
伊個講伊要 order to go 啦吼。
誒。
啊講伊個有一個單啦吼。
我唔知我叫你靠喎。
到安尼。
係啊。
有。
好啦哈。
好，對。
So the answer is a big yes. They will speak Chinese. The only question is, what were they saying?
How did they know that the other one was Chinese, too?
I don't know how they knew. Careful now. Shaq got in all kinds of trouble for doing that exact same thing.
Yeah, we don't have any Chinese people listening, I guarantee you. I guarantee you there isn't one Chinese guy.
Louis C.K. joined us. Of course, his HBO comedy special airing all this month on HBO. You can probably get it on demand if you have that on your cable system. You can check that out. He joined us on the show last week, and we're going to share with you the interview and also a couple minutes of his actual stand-up before the interview here with Louis C.K.
The other kid we have is she's a girl and she's 4, and she's also a ass. It's true, man. I'm serious. I say that with no remorse. She's a douchebag. She is.
4-year-old girl.
The other day, I'm like, put your shoes on. We're trying to leave. Put your shoes on, please. Put your shoes on. Put your shoes on. How many times can you say that to somebody before you just want to kick them right in the face? Seriously, if you're with a group of people that are trying to go somewhere and you can't go because a member of your party just refuses to put their shoes on, that person is a ass, okay? You don't do that to people. Imagine being with a group, hey, we can't go. Why? Because Bill won't put his shoes on. He just won't put them on. Bill, what's your problem? I don't want to put them on. You! Kids suck. Seriously. The other day, I walk in the kitchen. She's talking to my wife. She says, Mama, I saw a doggy today. And I was like, really? Where did you see a doggy? And she's like, I'm telling Mama, not you. I'm like, hey, you. I'm just asking to be nice anyway. But you think I actually give a about the dog you saw. Like that was going to be an awesome story that you saw a dog. Who gives a I got better stories than you. I have an interesting life. I'm on television. I won an Emmy. You don't ask me what happened to me today, you little bitch.
I think he's great.
That's so
he's so
funny.
harsh, but man, is he funny.
Well, and the funny thing
so
is,
funny.
he's really harsh, but has a calming demeanor about him. You know what I mean? Like he's not he's not yelling like so many comedians that you would see. He's just kind of like just talking,
just bitching.
Just
all he's
bitching.
doing is bitching about his effing kid.
1-800-947-3979. You can email freebearandhotwings at hotmail.com. We had a chance yesterday afternoon to talk with comedian Lucky Louie. And this is how that went. We said, Lucky Louie, how are you?
Good. How are you?
We're very good. First of all,
Excellent.
let us start with the new DVD of Lucky Louie. The complete season is available and in stores, and of course you got the TV show going on HBO.
That's right.
The TV show, I should say, the special, of course. Now,
Yep.
Lucky Louie, we all watched it, we all loved it, and rumor is there's not a second season.
Well, it's not rumor; it's fact.
It's a fact.
They're not going to bring it back, but if stranger things have happened. If the DVD sells well, then they could change their minds. I mean, they the way it was told to me is that we're not being canceled; they're just not picking up our option.
I don't get it, man. It was frickin' great.
Oh, thanks, guys. I thought so too, and we had good ratings. They went up every week. So
well, that was what surprised us because we compare it to like where Deadwood they canceled because it had such a high production cost, and obviously Deadwood and Lucky Louie are two different shows. And then Rome we heard no buzz for, and again not a comedy. But then Lucky Louie we hear all kinds of buzz for. Listeners are calling saying, "Hey, you got to watch this" and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we hear the same thing like you said about the ratings, and then we hear that it's going away. It didn't make any sense.
Well, it's the great thing about working for HBO is that you don't live and die by your ratings, and that's what people complain about working for the networks is that all they care about is ratings and advertising. But then there's the flip side that even though your ratings are good, if they don't feel like doing the show, they just
yeah, they're like
yeah, that's true. And for those, how would Louis?
I think it was. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, but I was just going to say, for someone who didn't see Lucky Louie, it's a little bit hard to describe, but I'm guessing you can do it pretty well for somebody who's looking for checking it out on DVD.
Well, I'll tell you, it's just a very honest portrayal of a family, and it's a performed comedy. That's what sitcoms are to me. We had a live audience there that had no idea what they're going to see, and we just really cut loose with very, frank and honest comedy performed by really
normal.
And really funny performers, and it really just shows the bleakness and the awfulness of having a crappy little daughter and a wife who hates you.
Oh, man. There were some episodes where I'm like, I want to fast forward over the great little actress who played your daughter. I've never wanted to punch a child so much as a couple of them.
Well, that's a testament to what a great performer Kelly Gould is, who played her. It's the idea was to have a little girl who's not cute and who doesn't. Talk with a cute little wisp, and she's just a mean pile of ego and id who doesn't care what she does to other people and only cares about herself. That's a child, and
yes.
So I think she did an awesome job. Because,
she was fantastic.
Well, you guys let it fly with the language on that show, and it was just so hilarious the way it was portrayed, the family. Did the audience ever come in and not have an idea of what the heck the show was about, or did everybody know going in this is going to be this type of show?
We warned people that they were going to hear all kinds of language, but when you listen to the track on the DVDs, you can hear people. They don't just laugh. Like when you listen to sitcoms, and there's kind of this even ha 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 ha, because it's not a real laugh. They're not really reacting, and it's usually piped in. But you actually hear our audience say stuff like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, which was the same things I was saying in my home to no one in particular. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. You just hear them go, "Oh no," which is what I want people to react like. And to me, as far as the language goes, like some people complain that because we have a child on the show that we shouldn't be cursing. But if you were raising a kid and you're married and you don't have a whole lot of money, if you're not cursing, there's something wrong with you. Like, how
dude,
you know, how come people with kids aren't allowed to curse? We deserve to curse more than other people who have no responsibilities.
Your house in that show was my house, man. Oh my gosh, that is so real. I mean, anyone who says that they don't let F-bombs fly every day is a effing liar. I said to myself, I would never talk that way in front of my kids. And lo and behold, I don't even bat an eye when someone else swears because I do it all the time.
Yep. Because it's you know, you're living with real high stakes. Raising a human being and being responsible and being in a marriage that you can't leave because you have a child. That's a huge amount of stress, and you know, parents should have more license to be more filthy and profane than any other kind.
You're damn right, man.
Yep. I know I didn't learn any of the swear words I know on the playground. I learned them in the car driving with my dad.
Yeah.
My old man never swore, man.
Oh, boy,
never.
my
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my mom used to call me a little son of a bitch when I'd get mouthy.
That's because my dad was too drunk. You could never actually understand his spoken words.
Louis C.K. joins us. Check out Lucky Louie. The complete DVD is available in stores now. And then the HBO special, Louis C.K. Shameless. What is it like? Do you ever flip on HBO and see yourself on there? Because it's rerunning a bunch this time and go, damn, I am on HBO and kicking ass. I mean, you've had plenty of opportunities to do that with TV over the years. But is it still cool for you?
It's pretty great, and the special is awesome to me because that's the goal of every comedian is to do an HBO full hour special that's your own thing, and have it be on all the time. So yeah, no, I was in a hotel the other day in Indianapolis, and I was flipping around, and there it was. And it totally freaked me out. I mean, I've been doing this for 22 years, and I have been on TV before, but that to me that's even bigger than the sitcom because it's just me doing my thing, and it went great. It's definitely one of the best hours of comedy that I've performed, and it's all new material. So.
It's awesome. I have it. I've watched it and it's still saved on the DVR for rewatches and stuff like that. Also, you can check out louisck.com. Now, Louis, when we mentioned earlier in the week that you were going to be coming up on the show, we got a number of people who emailed us this, and you may be completely sick of talking about it, and if that's the case, we'll just pass and move on. But all directing us to the Wikipedia entries about suggestions that some of your earlier material had been stolen by other comics, specifically Dane Cook. And they wanted us to ask about, and most of them wanted us to ask about that because they hate Dane Cook, and they know that we feel the same way.
Yeah, we hate Dane Cook, too, so feel free.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think a lot of what's going on with Dane is just the great American tradition of if you get really big, people are going to enjoy ripping you down. But I think that I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I assume that if I ever get as big as him, that I'm going to take a beating. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'd be a good problem to have, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And it's just that's why people put you up there. It's like, why do you string a piñata up on a tree for except to beat it with a stick? That's the fun of creating celebrities is to destroy them. It's fun, and I totally think it's the Americans' people right to backlash and kill people that they made famous. So I think some of this Dane steals from me stuff is part of that. Like some of it's pretty overblown. If you listen to the tracks that are similar, there can be arguments made that either way.
All right, did he or didn't he? Come on.
Yeah, what is your feeling?
I do know that he has seen me do that material before he recorded it on his CD, and I've heard Dane say that, hey, everybody does similar stuff, and we all have to be laid back about it, which I know is not the way he thinks because he aggressively goes after comedians that he thinks steal from him. He's very bullyish about that.
Yeah.
He uses lawyers and stuff to attack comedians that he thinks do similar material. So for him to say, hey, man, it's all up for grabs that's not real. So, but as far as whether I feel violated, I got my use out of that material. I've moved on.
Yeah.
I think it's too bad that the guy can't write enough to fill up his
There you go. Now you're on the right track.
Stuff.
Let him have it.
Yeah.
Been waiting for you to bash him.
Yep, you're building.
I think the way Louis is reacting is it's probably pretty accurate. I mean, like you said, when you get into comedy, do you kind of know that if you start doing good stuff, it's going to get stolen? I mean, is there a good comedian who hasn't had something stolen?
Well, it's a really gray area because people do influence each other, and people do hit on the same subjects. The thing is that the public doesn't need to know this because it's just the way it works. But when comedians often hit on, like, will do very strikingly similar jokes, and when you find out you're doing something like somebody else's, you contact them and you have, you hash it out. And you say, I've been doing this, how long, and how long have you been doing yours, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Dane has never done that. So, I think that's what you're supposed to do. It does happen all the time.
Joe was passing me notes while you were doing that whole 10-minute diatribe, and he said, tell him to quit dancing and tell him to call him a
well, I don't personally enjoy Mr. Cook's comedy. So,
I think Louis has said everything he needs to say. I don't want to put you on the spot.
Yeah,
Louis.
but he hasn't sworn it like we like.
Yeah, I know.
It's just too easy. I mean, without my saying a word, people have destroyed this guy on this thing, and I've had nothing to do with it. I don't really care that the guy stole my stuff if he stole it. So to me, it's
he
like
did.
Louis C.K. joins us. Different topic. Lucky Louie, of course, the complete season available on DVD.
Okay, Louis, who do you steal from?
Geez, I hope nobody. I mean,
Louis, part of what
I steal from my friends. Like, I have people in my family that have said stuff to me and people that aren't comedians, and I just tell them, I'm doing that. I'm making money on that.
Sweet.
So,
Yep. We've had people accuse us of stealing, and then we respond with, yeah, so what's your excuse, dick?
Well, the thing is, and a lot of it is parallel thinking, which you kind of addressed before. Now, Louis, you draw a lot of stuff from your family, and we've always, on this particular show, not that we're comparing what we do to what you do, but there are some similarities in that we share a lot of what happens with our own personal life, and some of it is exactly as it happened, and some of it is parts of what happened. Have you had family members say, "Dude, why are you airing me out like this?
Yeah.
You're killing me."
Well, my wife and I started couples counseling, and she used that opportunity to tell me that she, for the first time, that she hates when I talk about her on stage.
Oh, no kidding!
So she has a problem with that, and how are you going to respond?
It puts a roof over your head that I on you on stage, and B, be less of a douche, and I won't do it.
Again.
To me, it's like the day she becomes less hilariously awful, it just won't happen anymore, because it won't be, I would love to do jokes about how my wife won't stop me, and then she's just so nice.
Yep, that would be good, wouldn't it?
I'd love to do jokes about how much she admires me and is considerate of my feelings.
But no, until that day comes.
Until that day comes, I'm stuck with, my wife hates me and has forgotten that is even an option.
Now, Louis, you, of course, like we said, Lucky Louie is available on DVD, and you've got the special on HBO this month, and actually probably going to be for a while. And you're on the road. Is there other stuff and people can check, by the way, your website for details on when you're coming to a town near them. Now, is there other stuff you're working on that we can look for in the future?
Well, the two big things right now are, I'm on the road because I want to do another hour. I just did that hour from scratch. Like, I started back in March of 2006 with no material. And went on the road and built an hour on the road and did it.
Wow!
And now that I know how to do that, I think I can do a 10 times better special. So I'll be all over the road this year with all new material, getting ready for that.
Awesome.
And then other than that, I'm going to be I'm doing a pilot for HBO right now for I can't really describe the show, but it's like short films and little comedy bits.
Yeah, you don't want to tell any more than that because Dane Cook will take it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And we're back to that.
Well, it's fun.
I don't want to say it's a sketch show, but it's me presenting little short comedy pieces and things, and it's kind of a mixed bag. So I'm trying that right now for HBO. I don't know if it'll see air or not, but that's what I'm up to right now.
Sweet.
Now, Louis, as you tour, maybe not so much these days because of your success, but I'm sure you've had to do a bunch of, when you were appearing at a club, appearances at radio stations on the air first thing in the morning.
Sure.
You have to hate those, don't you?
Well, I used to hate them when I was younger, but you learn that's how you get audiences. nobody watches TV and like I've been on Conan and Letterman, and you plug a club and nobody cares.
Right.
But if you go on some ass radio show and you can take it over and make it fun for an hour,
Right.
you're going to fill the club. And if you fill the club, you make more money.
Right.
I want people to come out and see me. So now I'm eager to do radio.
I see.
That's refreshing.
Yeah, that is refreshing.
Now, we always like to ask the comics and comedians that come on the show whether they're in studio over the phone, because some shows insist that, like I'm sure you've been on shows, Louis, where they say, hey, write out a few questions you want us to ask to set you up, versus one where you just talk kind of like we have been. Do you have a preference?
I like to just talk, but if it's not that kind of show, it's going to be dead air. Like there's some guys that just that's the way they do it.
Yeah.
So I do whatever they want.
Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever's going to make it entertaining. But yeah, I know that some comedians just think it's like a part of their job. But what the do you want people to see or not? And DJ radio personalities have the exact same ratio as every other profession. That some of them are giant ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them are very smart people that know what's good for their show and what's good for everybody. So sometimes you run into a guy. It's actually fun for me now because I've been doing this for 22 years and I don't give a about anything.
Yeah.
And my wife hates me and my children are destroying my life, so I can't be upset by other people anymore.
Right.
So when I walk into a guy's studio and he just kind of smirks at me and doesn't help me,
Yeah.
then I just do the same thing back to him. And I enjoy, like I've gotten in fights with guys on the air, and
No
I
kidding.
don't mind because the thing is I know that if somebody's on the radio, listening to the radio from their car, and they hear a DJ and a comedian start to tangle
Selling
up,
tickets.
it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't care if you want to go that way.
Oh, man.
Louis,
Hell.
what over the years, because obviously, like you said you've been doing it for 22 years. Starting out, before you've got the HBO special, when you're on the other end of the spectrum and you're just some ham and egger doing open mic nights, what is the worst gig you ever did, and you thought, what the hell am I doing? Like, worst setting, maybe, like a fish market or whatever it might be.
You mean a place where I thought that I'd made a huge mistake by getting into this?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or maybe, or just the
Or
worst.
maybe just a bad venue.
Yeah.
I would say that once I was in a place in Dedham, Massachusetts, with David Cross, who you might know from.
Sure.
Yeah.
And he was on stage, and it was the kind of place where it's a smelly bar with a kind of a dance floor.
Yeah.
And you stand on the dance floor, there's not even any lights.
Just dark.
Oh, no.
It just was so awful. And as I'm watching him on stage, and some huge, smelly guy walks right up to him and bites his ear.
Oh, what a masshole.
And I thought, wow, this is what I do.
Yeah. Backed out.
What a bizarre scenario.
Bit his ear.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, my gosh.
I've had a million. There was a guy in Franklin, Mass, who pulled a gun on a guy. The club owner, there was a guy heckling.
Yeah.
So the drunk owner of the Mexican restaurant that we were doing, that was the venue, took a gun out and pointed at the heckler's head. And, all this kind of stuff happens. I had my tires slashed by people who hated my show once.
Oh, no.
Who gets that wound up over it?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
Crazy.
That is insane.
By the way, is it hard to keep going with your set when the owner pulls a gun on someone? Doesn't that kind of bring the room down?
It does. It's really hard to laugh that off, especially because the whole audience left.
So that happened. I'll just
Louis C.K. Lucky Louie is available on DVD, the complete season 1. It's a great show, and even if there's not another season, which we're still holding out hope that it is, the first one is something you'll watch over and over. Look for Louis C.K. Shameless on HBO this month and in the future, and louisck.com. Louis, please come back on anytime.
I will, thanks, and Dane Cook, he's a.
There it is. There it is. Nicely done.
Thank you, Louis.
You're the man, Lou.
Yeah. Louis C.K., great guest on the show. Of course, this is the theme song from Lucky Louie.
I just shortened his name.
You did.
Hey,
Thanks, Lou. Well, obviously, the birth of a baby calf doesn't happen into a cute radio segment in order to make it happen. So we were kind of in a holding pattern, and it happened eventually.
Yeah.
And Joe has put together an audio. Now, if we played all of the audio from all of the times we checked in with Joe, it would take the rest of this hour.
It was like an hour long.
So Joe has encapsulated it, but still enough to give you the full view of what went on as producer Joe was working towards birthing a baby calf. Producer Joe.
Yeah,
You're down on the farm today.
I am. I'm here.
You are. Yesterday, the wheel stopped on birth a baby calf.
It did.
And we had the farm, and the key is you can't exactly predict when a cow's going to go into labor. So where are we at?
Well, I'm here. I'm at the farm. It's a giant farm, and I'm here in the Prego cow pen.
Is that what they call it, the Prego cow pen?
Yeah, and there's 14 of them just ready to burst.
Okay, so you may be migrating to any one of the 14.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been around a cow, Joe? Like other than like at the fair when you played Will It Lick You last year?
That was it.
Okay. Yeah. So this is probably a little weird for you.
Joe? It is a little weird, and these are pregnant, man. They've all got big satchels.
Yeah,
baby.
They're ready to go.
Yeah, farmers actually refer to them as baby satchels. That's what they're called.
Joe, this may get you in the mood.
Elvis, just looking for that.
Ever hear this?
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O.
With a baby satchel there and a baby satchel there, here and there. There you go. Well, that screwed me up. That was different. So, Joe.
That's what you played for Will It Lick It. So I'm coming back.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So, when are you going to know if a cow's going to give birth?
I don't know, guys. How do we know if a cow's going to give birth? Is that cow trying to milk itself?
I didn't expect that.
I didn't either.
This cow was trying to eat its own udders.
Really?
That's what they do when they're pregnant.
They try to eat their own udders.
I thought that was just you saying that. I didn't think that ever happened.
But yeah, how do we know, guys? How do we know if it's going to give birth? What happens? Start to see feet tomorrow. That's how it happens.
Did he say you start to see feet?
Yeah.
Wow.
We start to see feet.
They're known as feet in the cow business?
Yeah, apparently. When they're born, they have actually very tiny human feet.
Well,
and then the toes fall off after 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they start to moan, too.
Yeah. Well, that one sounded like she's getting ready then.
I think that was a person.
I think it was, too.
Yeah.
Hot Wings has also never been to a farm.
No.
Yeah. Moo. Sounds just like a cow. The guy went, moo.
Move
and
over.
Hot Wings goes, wow.
That cow is talking.
Hey, I don't know.
The cows, I'm standing right next to the calves that were born just this morning. So
yeah? How do they look?
They look like little horses or burros.
Or maybe even little cows.
Yeah.
Tell him to shut up.
That was a real one, I think.
Was that a guy or a cow, Joe?
That was a cow.
It really was a cow?
See?
The first
You
one.
jerks.
At a cow farm, you douche.
I know, but we thought
Hey,
that
Joe, was the first moo we heard a human being or a cow?
That was a cow.
Wow. See? You jackasses.
I apologize.
Oh, yeah, Hot Wings doesn't know what a farm sounds like. Oh, moo.
Hot Wings, we are sorry,
you
man.
jerks.
There's a
See?
reason why you're the mayor of Awesome Town.
I know what a cow sounds like.
I didn't know that Awesome Town was a agrarian-based economy.
Hey, you know what? I know about the farm.
Hot Wings.
I had dirt roads near my house.
Yeah? Did you take the dirt road?
No, all the time. Whenever I could.
Oh, Joe. Did you hear that?
Was that its water breaking? This one over here is... No, it's going to the bathroom.
Oh, that's pee. Looks like water.
So can you see feet right now, Joe?
What's up?
Can you see feet?
Not yet. I think I saw a foot. I saw a black thing for a minute, and then its water broke, and the black thing went back inside.
Now, do cows have litters?
No, they don't.
No, they don't have litters.
Is that a bad question?
Yeah, get ready, Joe. There's going to be 7 of those things coming out of there.
That's not a bad question.
Occasionally, I think they'll have twins.
Yeah,
but
can
normally
happen.
it's one calf per pregnancy.
They had a 2-header. They said the other week.
Oh, now that would freak me out.
Did they just hit it with a shovel and do it in right there?
I don't want to know if that's what they did.
You know they did.
Boy, so, Joe, have you touched the calf yet? The legs or anything?
Touch it? No, because no one else has. And I'm not going to go in there by myself and start running the show.
Ask him if you can just touch the leg.
No, I don't want to.
Well, I know you don't want to.
I know you don't want to.
You just go ahead, though.
Can I touch the leg? Should I leave it?
Joe, ask if you can touch it and talk to it, maybe coax it out a little.
Maybe give it a little, come on out, little fella.
They want me to go in and talk to it and coax it out. he just laughed.
Yeah, well, that means go
he's
ahead.
going to be delighted by what we tell you to do.
All right, he says, yeah, I'm going in. I'm going to go talk to the foot.
Okay, well, and grab a hold of it,
Yeah.
gently. Touch it.
No.
Swing it around like you're trying to start an old jalopy of an automobile.
All right, my man. You lead the way.
So how far are you standing away from the cow normally?
Well, I mean, from this particular cow, normally we were about 5-10 feet.
Okay.
The cow. All right.
What just happened?
I mean, we opened the gate and the cow started making their escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to
All right,
hit
man.
it. You might have to punch it in the head.
I'm right. Oh, dude. This is brutal, man.
Well, I want to see on the tape you touching the leg of the cow, or the baby
Kind
cow.
of sloppy.
Yeah, touch it and act like you're horny.
No.
That turned Zane on.
All right, man. I'm right here. There's a million cows around me, or at least 14. And, oh, dude, it stinks. It stinks like birth.
It smells like birth.
I'm touching it. It's kind of slimy.
Yeah.
It's really slimy.
Say to the baby calf, "Hey, little buddy, it's time to come out and greet the world."
You got to talk baby talk.
Oh, Jesus. The mom tried kicking me. It tried kicking me right in my face.
Stop talking to my vagina.
Talk to the cow's vagina. Say, hello there, vagina. Let this
Hello
little
there, vagina.
Let this little fella out.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, 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 blah.
Did you touch the cow?
Did I touch
The baby.
No, I'm not.
The baby cow.
Yeah, I did. I've reached into the vagina of the cow.
Into the cow.
I wrapped chains around its hands.
It's
feet.
It's hooves.
Its hooves. And right now, dude, this sucker's coming out. Its head is out of its body. It's laying on the ground. Oh. Is there a cover on this thing? Oh, dude. No, there isn't a cover on that.
Who's pissed?
The cow.
Yeah, I'm pulling. Don't jerk. Just pull. Yeah.
So, Joe, you're pulling the calf right now.
It's coming out. Oh. The cow is out.
Sweet.
Calf is out.
Is it moving around?
It's just laying there.
Taste it.
It's a bull calf, he says.
What does that mean?
It's a boy.
It's a boy. Yeah.
There's blood everywhere.
Oh.
There's slime everywhere. There's stuff hanging out of the mom.
Oh, no. Push it back in there with the broomstick.
Go clean that off.
Kick it back in.
Wipe it off with your wallet.
Oh.
So is the cow okay?
So, Joe,
is it alive?
The cow okay? The cow's fine. It's
Aren't you-
foaming at the mouth.
No, I meant the baby.
Aren't you supposed to be cleaning out the baby's nostrils and opening up the windpipe and
Yeah,
stuff?
now I have. What should I do now? Open up the windpipe and clean the nostrils? It's breathing okay. Oh, it's breathing.
Oh,
okay.
sweet, good, do that.
Well, then just kiss it on the nose.
That would have been such a bummer if it was croaked.
That would have been awful.
Stillborn.
It died of happiness before it was even born.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Is it cute at all?
No, it's not cute.
Do you have to sponge it off or something?
I guess it's kind of cute. Should I sponge it off or take that stuff off of it?
Ask the farmer if you can lick its face.
Can I lick its face? I don't think I want to do that, actually.
The guy's like, I don't care.
What do I do? Just wipe it off? Just pick it up and feel. Oh.
So Joe.
All right, guys. I'm removing some kind of sack from it, and it's bloody, and I don't know what else to do now. The sack seems to be off of it. Just love it.
Love it.
Okay. Yes, I see. Oh.
Ask it if it can make you feel good.
Can it make me feel good?
Those guys they think you're so weird.
Yeah, I know.
Can you make me feel good?
Now, so man, it really hit the fan while we had you on hold there.
Yeah,
we
dude,
weren't even
well,
gone that long. Like we leave for 2 minutes and you come back and all we hear is, "Yeah, I hooked chains to its hands." You said.
Yeah.
And we pulled it out.
Yeah. Well, you guys got here for the good stuff, man. I've been pulling on those chains for like 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
right after you left, right after I got off the air, we hooked the chains up. We did the whole vagina thing, and then I've just been pulling ever since.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You had your hand
and then,
when your arm was inside the cow. How far did it go? Like up to your elbow, up to your shoulder?
No, just my fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
so you
enough,
weren't really
man.
committed.
Oh.
That's enough.
Yeah,
Farmer's
that'll do it.
Eating up the cow now. Oh, jeez, it's up.
Yeah.
Cow's up.
Yeah.
Did he strike it to get up and move around?
Yeah, he hit it so it would stand up. It's going to come around.
Oh, yeah, it's got to do some milking.
Mm-hmm. It probably does.
Full
yeah.
day of work ahead of that cow.
Joe, do you feel like you kind of did something pretty cool? I mean, you got to see a life brought into the world, even if it's a baby calf. That's still pretty cool.
No, you can save all that for someone else. What I did is not bring life into this world. What I did was get slime on my hands and reach into a cow vagina.
Is this like the 300th millionth American cow born?
It is.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a new record.
Banner day.
That's a new record.
Oh,
Dude, could
nice.
you just go up and hug the baby calf?
It's flopping around.
Hug
I don't
it.
know, it's got stuff all over it.
Hug
I
the
know.
calf.
Yeah, hug it.
How long? Ask the farmer how long till it can stand up. I think it's a
How
matter
long
of
till it can
hours.
stand up, do you think? Hour? About an hour.
An hour. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, about an hour. Let's see, what's going on? There's cats eating the afterbirth.
Oh, no, cats. It's a group effort.
What are you guys going to name it?
I'll bet they
Name it Joe.
Joe.
274. That's what they'll name it.
Name it Joe.
I'll bet they don't name.
Oh, yeah, it's me. Producer Joe is its name.
Yep. Joe the cow.
So they're going to have school kids coming through and go, oh, look, that's Bossy, and that's Jana, and that's Donkey Teeth. Oh!
Hey, Joe, ask if you can come back in the spring and inseminate a cow.
Oh, sweet.
What'd you say?
I said ask if you can come back in the spring and inseminate a cow.
Can I come back in the spring and inseminate a cow?
That one volunteered.
I could. He said I could do it anytime.
There
I
you
want.
go. Yeah. There you go.
Joe, you need to do that with supervision. You don't just show up drunk in the middle of the night, just so you know.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be supervised.
Okay.
Yeah, because if it's not, then it's rape.
It should be. Thank you, Joe. Well done. There it is.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some
Heard the birth of a baby cow.
Yeah. That's a first. You know, back in the old days, it was only like, there wasn't any of this, like one building with 5 radio stations in it. It was like every station was pretty much owned by. In fact, in the old days, I think an owner could only own 1 AM and 1 FM.
Yeah. Until like 90, 95 or 96.
And then this magical thing happened called, well, I don't know, for lack of a better term, consolidation.
Deregulation.
Deregulation, that was it. So, like, one company could own, like, 10 radio stations. Market. And we have that situation where we are sitting right now. And the planets aligned wonderfully as we were doing the Sportier Than Thou challenge. And again, we have an air horn in here that was given to us from Hadley.
An air horn like semis use.
Yeah, that, you know, incredible. It's like 2 big-ass trumpets powered by an air compressor. And then summoning El Matador. God, I almost wish I had the audio of you doing it from in here. But the sister station was on the air when we let that horn blast. And here's what they were doing. And I think you'll be able to hear the horn blasting through when El Matador was summoned.
43. Good morning. It's Friday morning drive underway, 37, and your morning drive into the weekend includes the company of Kim over at Spectrum Health. Good morning, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Pardon us. That's the neighbors next door.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe
That's
I
the neighbors
love
next
that
door,
one.
Yeah, that's...
I didn't realize you could hear it. It's like
Oh,
it
yeah.
was in here.
Yeah, that's
soundproof.
It's old Milwaukee and Buffalo Wild Wing over there. For the weekend includes the company of Kim over at Spectrum Health. Good morning, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
It's like
Pardon
it's
us.
in
That's
their
the
room.
It is.
I didn't think it would be remotely that
Oh,
loud.
and here it is. I'm see how they
No.
react. You can't even hear the caller. You hear in the background the caller go, "Good morning."
You can just barely audibly hear Joe yelling in the background from what he does.
And the timing of it was, hello, caller, you're on the air. And then you hear horn.
Over at Spectrum Health. Good morning, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Pardon us. That's the neighbors next door.
Was that really?
That's the neighbors next door, yeah. Yeah, that's...
I didn't realize you could hear it. It's like it was in here.
Yeah, that's...
Soundproof.
It's old Milwaukee and Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, man.
They are ill-equipped to win this battle.
No, they can't.
They can make all the noise they want. Because we, on the other hand, would just think, that was pretty good. They made a lot of noise there.
Yeah, we
like,
don't
if they got their own air horn, I would think, that's cool. They have an air horn.
So on our end, it was like this. Deadly air horn that's usually on a semi.
He's way far.
Get it. Shooting stars!
And on the other end of that.
Over at Spectrum Health. Good morning, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Pardon us. That's the neighbors next door.
Doesn't even sound like their door is closed.
That's the neighbors next door, yeah. Yeah, that's...
I didn't realize you could hear it. It's like it was in here.
Yeah, that's...
Soundproof.
It's old Milwaukee and Buffalo Wild Wing over there.
That's too funny.
Well, for those who have always, because we had mentioned before that sometimes when Joe yells that some people would flip to the sister station and try to hear it. For those who have never had that opportunity, that is a look inside.
Yeah, that was joyous. And you know what? Maybe the air horn makes a select amount of appearances because...
it certainly can't happen regularly.
I like to find new ways to be loud and get on other radio stations, though. It's fun. Brass band has to happen at some point.
Suggested taking it across the street because, I mean, these are other radio stations, but they're also our friends. We don't do it to try to ruin their show.
Well,
in fact,
just
I had
as a
no
prank,
idea
really.
it would be that loud.
The reason why it's kind of become easier to amp it up with Dennis across the hall is because he's been smarting off lately in unprecedented fashion off the air.
He's been accusing Zane of something Zane did not do.
Yeah, right.
And that would be damaging to Zane's reputation.
So it doesn't make us feel as bad.
That is exactly right. It doesn't make us feel as bad now.
Mm-hmm. However, taking it to other radio companies nearby would be even more fun.
God. That'd be something.
Yeah, it would, man. That is great.
The air horn. That scissor lift back that Joe had. And right up outside the window, every time they start talking.
Joe, can you call the guys from the scissor lift company and maybe next week we can impose our will on them?
Mm-hmm. Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
See how, and then what we'll do is we'll record their audio. Now we cannot play their broadcast on the air. We can get away with it here because it's our company. What are they going to do, sue us? I mean, we're related to them.
Mm-hmm.
But the internet is marvelous.
I have to get confirmation from Brian on this, but random caller called in and said that company also makes the horns that go on cruise ships with a 5-mile radius.
Oh yeah!
Imagine that.
Oh, we've got to have one.
That's a bad idea.
No,
we should not have one.
Yes, we should.
Over at Spectrum Health. Good morning, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Pardon us. That's the neighbors next door.
Was that really?
That's the neighbors next door, yeah. Yeah, that's...
I didn't realize
how annoyed he is.
Hear it. It's like it was in here.
Yeah, that's...
Soundproof.
It's old Milwaukee and Buffalo Wild Wing over there.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Are they done now? All right.
I can only hope so.
Yeah, you're going to take that and put that where that horn won't blow?
Oh, you got it.
All right, thanks.
Paybacks are great.
I know. They're...
He's so pissed. He's furious. Oh God,
seriously, did you believe it would be that loud?
No.
I'm furious.
He's so angry.
I'm furious.
I knew it'd be that loud. I heard it. I was in the office when we were playing with it the other day. I knew it would be that loud.
Dude, it was like this.
Hit it. This is Alex cracking up.
It was like wearing headphones with that sound effect.
I'll bet one of them swore on the air.
In hindsight.
Oh, man.
You were pretty right.
I'm telling you, big machinery and things that make loud noises, I turn into a 4-year-old. It's all over again. I still think it's
wildly terrific.
It's true. Joe, I would be happy with a Joe stunt if you would just go sit somewhere where we could see you and honk that thing so we could watch people's reaction. I know it would be boring on the air, but we would never stop laughing.
It'd be a great video, though.
Yeah, we could do that after work.
Startle people who are minding their own business.
We could do a weekly web installment of the Free Beer and Hot Wings Show Air Horn Adventure Series.
I'd come here on a Saturday and do that.
You could, when it's snowy, you could take it on a sled, and as you're going down the hill, just one of those big ones where you sit down, you've got it on your lap. Hey, look out! I love it.
That
All
damn
sorts of things.
horn is incredible.
It is. Greatest invention ever. Producer Joe's latest stunt finds him on the streets. Well, in his car specifically. Hi, Joe.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Very good. How are you, Joe?
I'm good.
Do you need help? Do you need help from someone?
Do I need help from someone?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. I have, there's many reasons why I would need help from somebody.
Psychological issues that you need to air out with.
Yeah.
Well, not a psychiatrist or a friend, but, somebody who works a drive-through.
Mm-hmm. Somebody accessible with, not an iron in the fire, an objective opinion
absolutely.
on things.
It makes perfect sense when you say it like that.
Yeah.
Now, Joe,
in no way does it seem strange.
So, now, Freeburg and Hot Wings, correct me if I'm wrong, is it he goes to a drive-thru, he puts an order in, and then that's all normal?
Mm-hmm. Well, we got a suggestion from Jonathan in Nashville who says that Joe should ask for advice in the middle of his order so that they can't give you the bum's rush and move you forward.
You know what? That's a great point.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. You say, hey, I'd like to get a Coke and a hash brown. Hey, let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
And then move forward in that manner.
And acknowledge to them that you realize what you're doing seems out of the ordinary, but you've had a very difficult morning as a result of whatever scenario, which we've left up to you, that you are presenting, and you really need their advice. And then your goal is to drag them into somewhat of a long-standing conversation.
Nice. I'm down. I've been going through, before I left, I printed off this massive pile of Dear Abby letters.
Okay.
And they all couldn't be more fake. I'd never read this before, but these are the most ridiculous scenarios in the world that no one deals with this.
Yeah, aren't they funny? They're so dopey.
They are dopey. This is completely made up, fabricated.
Do you have an example of one that you could share that would show that example?
Yes. I won't read the one that I'm going to read in just a moment, but stuff like this. My mother passed away last year, and my whole world has been rocked. To make it worse, my father has been acting like a little boy. Soon after Mom's death, so right after the mom dies, he met a woman. Since then, he has not included me and my siblings in any decisions regarding Mom's belongings, including expensive and sentimental things that have been in our family for years. The dad has been selling the family heirlooms to impress his new girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. What is it? So the question is, what do I do?
The question is, what do I do? I didn't even read her response.
Cry about it to a stranger?
Yeah. Now I have a question. Is Joe going to read in that great conversational style to the squawk box?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I would.
Or is
Joe, which is it? Are you going to read it, or are you going to actually know the scenario well enough that you can express it?
No, I've read the one that I'm going to bring up.
Okay.
So I can just toss these papers aside and bring it up naturally.
Yeah.
It's really happening to me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm guessing that we just talked you out of it, and you were intending on reading and pronouncing the word heirloom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because earlier when you said, I'm not going to share with you the one I'm going to read when I get up there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're a great reader. You're awesome at
Yeah,
reading.
I am a great reader. You know what? We're going to have to pause for 1 second while I go to a different drive-through.
What happened?
Because, I was reading like a genius about literally 15 cars pulled in, and it's now out to the street. The line. No joke. How does that happen in that amount of time?
I don't know, man. Maybe they know you're there.
Yes, they know I'm here. Everyone's here to see me.
So annoying.
It's like the Beatles. But Luckily, I always choose places that are close together in case we want to hit up another one.
All right. Yeah. Maybe you can go back to that one after the line goes down.
Yeah.
I'm going to the...
I mean, unless this goes super smoothly the first time, which why wouldn't it? It's off to a near perfect start.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Well, hit the less popular one. And
Yeah, less popular one has 2 cars.
Okay.
So it's someplace most people wouldn't even think of to go to for breakfast.
Okay. Could you whet our appetite a little bit with the scenario that you're considering? I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, as you guys know, I just moved in with my girlfriend. We've never lived together. I just moved in.
I didn't know that.
And
I had no idea.
On her computer.
It's a fake scenario.
That was real.
Wait a minute, Joe.
Time out.
Zane thought it was real what you were sharing.
Yeah, when you said that, I thought, he moved in with Kate?
Oh, God. How can someone who can make fun of me seconds earlier be even stupid?
I don't know.
Like 2 moments after that.
I'm not sure. I don't have a good answer for you.
Joe is mad at you for not understanding.
So we say, whet our appetite just a little. Give us a couple indications of what your scenario is, and then you start to do that, and Zane goes, wait what?
It's real?
What?
You're married?
Good thing you didn't say, oh, my God, a dinosaur picked up the car. He would have run to his scooter and raced away.
If you would have talked about your child, I would have thought you've had children.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Who?
Did you want a breakfast combo? A breakfast combo? No, thank you. I'd like, let's see. Do you guys serve lunch here, or lunch as well as breakfast right now, or just breakfast? No, we can do lunch too. Okay.
Okay, good.
I would like 2 roast beef sandwiches, just plain, nothing on them, and
remember our trick.
You mind if I ask you something? Ask you a question? That's fine. Okay. I know this is a little bit odd, but I just moved in with my girlfriend. We've never lived together before, and she's got on her computer. She won't let me see it because she has what she says is files from her past that would just make me upset, and she doesn't want me to get into there. And included in these files is a list she has kept of every guy she has ever slept with, and she won't even tell me how many guys are on the list. What should I do?
Honestly, you don't want to know, because then it will make you think less of her.
How many are on your list, just to give me an idea?
Just to give me an idea, how many are on your list?
This is something my boyfriend doesn't even know and doesn't even want to know.
Because it's so many?
Because it's so many?
No, it's not because it's many.
Do you think...
Even though she's not letting me see the list, now I think she's a massive whore. But there's nothing I can do. We just moved in. I signed a lease. I've got to live with this tramp for like 6 months.
I think you should just get a ham and cheese croissant and call it a day.
Will that make it better?
Say, is ham and cheese croissant code for penis?
I don't know.
All right, get out of there.
All right, hang on.
That one didn't make it through.
Oh, my gosh. Internet listeners got that one.
Got that one.
Well, Joe, she tried to be helpful.
Yeah, she was very receptive.
She was.
It was very nice.
I thought that was good advice.
And I thought your scenario was well presented. And by the way, I'll bet there is... do you think there really is a woman who keeps a computer file with a list of dudes she's had sex with?
Yes.
No. Come on.
Like a
list? Like a Word document?
It only takes one. I guarantee there's some woman that keeps track of all the dudes she's had sex with.
If you do that, you have to call and remain anonymous and tell us, because it has to be over 100 before you would have to do that. Okay, 20.
It would have to be sizable.
Should I stay here and pay for my food or just leave?
It depends on if you want the food or not, I guess.
Well, I don't. I mean, obviously, I don't want the food.
Pay for the food, yes. Pay for the food, yes, and get back into the conversation, because maybe it'll be a different person at the window.
Okay, I don't think it is, because she's pointing and laughing at me as I drive around.
Okay.
But whatever.
Do you think she liked the conversation? She's having a diddle fest now?
Mm-hmm. Ask her when she opens the window and you say, and she gives you the price, say, how would you
Hi,
like
how
to...
are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you the woman who keeps the list?
No, that's Michelle.
Oh.
Ask her.
Hi, Michelle.
Tell her thanks for the advice.
Do you guys think it's 20 dudes? Is that enough guys to keep it away from me? Guys that she's made love to?
Ask the woman, how many guys did you sleep with before you had to start writing the names down to remember them?
Joe?
What about that girl? She's hot. She must have slept with a lot of guys. Oh.
And what did you order anyway?
I don't remember.
You didn't order anything.
I could have sworn I did.
Where's the roast beef?
Oh, well, really.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
There you go.
Joe, say how many guys did you sleep with before you started writing it down to keep a permanent record?
Yeah, that's all.
Ask
How
her.
many guys did you sleep with before you started writing it down and keeping a permanent list? You never did? Oh.
You don't care how many men you sleep with?
You don't care how many it is? You guys are great at this place. You're so open. And loud, too. There must not be anyone in there.
No, the real boss is not here yet.
Oh, good. Yeah, you don't want the real boss to hear you talking about sex and doing guys.
Ask her if your questions are making her horny.
Are my
the radio down so we were listening.
are my questions making you horny?
I will not answer that one.
It is too.
Oh, the answer
It's
is
true.
yes.
Say,
The answer is yes.
say, yeah. Ask her if she's using a sponge right now.
Somebody else will come and talk to you, but I gotta go meet.
Okay. Did you say you have to go get a mop for the floor? It's sticky. Oh, she couldn't be grosser.
He's listening on the radio. He's listening on the radio right now. Oh, my God. It's going to hit like 10 seconds. Oh, yeah.
Because you said that, go back around and say hello.
No, I drove away.
Yeah.
I'm frightened now.
Yeah, you should be. I think that's good.
No, that's perfect,
Is it?
Joe.
I think
Okay.
you're good. Well done,
that was
Joe.
The other place is bare now.
No, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that it's going to be better
No.
than that.
No,
So,
that's fine.
that was good.
Joe, well done.
All right, thank you.
Come on,
My
back.
brother. We got a couple people who have a list. Jimbo in Nashville. Hi, Jimbo.
Hey guys, how y'all doing, Kabubi?
Kabubi? You're,
Yeah, so my fiance had a list of 35, which I accidentally came across the list.
where was this list? Like inside the medicine cabinet or on the computer? What?
No, it was in the closet. It was not long after I moved in with her, and I was moving some of my extra stuff in the closet with her storage.
Wait a minute.
And I noticed one of her books laying on the ground, and I picked up the book. I was like, oh, hey, what's this? And my name was at the bottom of the list.
Okay.
And what got me was 3 months later, I noticed a new name.
Your dad's?
And I was like, So, needless to say, I got off that train ride.
Now, did you ever, you had at some point asked her, or did you ever tell her about the list, or did you just assume that's what it was?
I left it alone because, at first I was like, well, past is past, water under the bridge. But when I noticed an additional name pop up, I wasn't sure if it was like one of those things where she remembered somebody. I think the funniest thing about it was there was like 3 or 4 different names on the list itself. That was like the art guy, cable guy, stuff like that. And I was just like, okay, this is not somebody I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Wow.
I'd say that's probably a good
Yeah.
choice. Thank you, Jimbo.
And yeah, no problem. Have a good guys.
I like the idea that every once in a while he would periodically, like in his BlackBerry or whatever, oh yeah, it's the 9th of the month. That's when I check the list to see if I'm still the last name on it.
Yeah. I got to change my oil and check the list.
Do you think it had like a title at the top? It said, guys I did, guys I slept with, and just lists them.
I can't imagine. It's cross-referenced. Janebo joins us. Hi, Janebo.
Hello.
Hi, Janebo. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You keep a list?
Yes, on my computer.
Why?
Kind of more of a reference point. I can still get a hold of every single person on it. It's not very long. first and last names. No, I mean, like, it's not a big deal. It's more of just a...
Yeah. Is there a summary about each encounter?
Mm-hmm.
You know, huge crank, really did it good, pile drove me.
No, I can remember that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Are these, I mean, is it, and I know you don't want to say how many, is it a lot, or is it average by most standards?
She said not many. She said just a few, right?
Yeah, no, it's not long. It's just it's easier to, I don't know, girls talk about things like that.
Now,
It's
well,
easier to
now
talk
are you-
about. You've got reference points.
Are you in a relationship now?
No.
Okay.
Well, you're completely anonymous. I want to know how many it is.
Yeah, tell us the exact number.
I mean, we can't tell.
Is it 50 or 60?
No, I can't. No.
Well, just the
Why
number.
not? I
We're
mean,
not
you're
gonna
completely
judge you.
anonymous. There's no way.
Yeah, we
I
wouldn't.
mean,
We wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you could be calling from England for all we know. I mean,
we haven't even said where you're from.
So
Maybe, maybe if you were a woman, because women talk about things like that, but can't do it if you're a dude.
Well,
fair.
all I'm
That's
doing
not
is
fair.
asking the number.
We're not.
I mean, how many guys are on the list?
Yeah, we're not going to judge you. That's not our job. We never do that.
I don't know. Just can't break. I don't know.
Come on.
Why not?
Can't do it,
Quit
huh?
playing games.
That would be like
do it.
that would be like me plunking you in the middle of a desert and going, "Guess where you are?" You would have no idea. We don't know who you are. It doesn't make any. Just tell us how many.
Tell us all the guys you slept with.
We don't need names, just a number.
How about this? Just say the guys' names, and we'll count them as you name them.
Yeah.
Or you could do it that way.
First and last name. You say their names, and then we'll count them.
You know, I could do that because I have it on my phone too.
Wait, you have your sex list on your computer and your phone? What are you possibly? I mean, do you have is it an emergency booty call in the middle of the night list?
I know why. She does it. She keeps a list so that when she gets herp, she can track it down. Right?
No, oh my God, no! There's a story there though.
And you're not going to tell it, are you?
Tell us your herpes story.
Hell yes, I'll tell you.
All right, tell us about how you got herpes.
No, I don't have it.
Okay.
You actually have to have the antibodies in your system. There's only one way to check it, but I don't have those. But basically, my girlfriend, I was dating her brother for a while, and she called me and she was like, "Hey, listen, you need to go now." Well, I'm like, there's a few more people on the list, so you got to call. See, that's the thing. You got to call the people. You got to let them know.
Okay. So her brother had herp, and you slept with him, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Got
Okay.
it after me, though. So.
Oh, okay.
So how many guys have you banged?
Yes, that was like the 20th or the 25th guy, her brother.
A lot less than that.
Do you on your list? Is it like a phone tree? Like if you did have an announcement, you just have to call one person, and then they'd call two, and
Yeah.
each of those people would call two until it spread out to everyone?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Thank you,
Not
Jane.
quite.
Okay, so it was 90.
We'll have to guess at the
Yeah,
number.
C blocker.
Yep.
90, is that what you say?
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably not a
No,
yeah.
she had 5 guys since the call started.
Yeah, pretty much a hooker.
Yeah, you see, you didn't tell us, so now we're labeling you as a hooker.
1-800-947-3979. Another Jane Bo joins us. Hi, Jane Bo.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
You have a list also that you keep?
I do have a list.
Is it on your computer and your phone like the previous lady?
No. I don't even have numbers for people, so I can't keep it on my phone. But yeah, no, it's in a notebook. My friends and I started it to see who was the bigger slut. I won totally.
Wait.
Yeah, how many is totally?
65.
65.
And how much time did that take place?
Let's see. The course of probably about 10 years. So,
pretty good rate.
I was in college.
Did you ever do 2 or 3 in a weekend?
Oh, yeah.
How about a night?
Well, kind of maybe at 2 a.m. and then 4 p.m.
Okay.
Does that count as the
Different.
day?
And it's 24-hour period.
Yeah, wait, no, that's good.
Let me get this straight. You and your friends were sitting around at the malt shop or whatever, and
malt shop.
What
is this? The Archies?
You and your friends were at the Peach Pit.
Yeah, that's yeah, we're fans of 90210.
And you guys were talking, and someone said, "Hey, let's have a whore contest." Is that kind of...
Okay.
It was kind of somebody went. Well, we realized that that the 3 of us had all slept with the same guy, and then we were like, I wonder how many times that actually happened, and so then that's where it came from.
So now, what did you like it better on the time that you had 2 dudes at the same time or 3?
It wasn't at the same time.
Well,
that's embarrassing.
You had to have done that.
Come on, I've slept with 65 people, but I'm not a whore.
Well, you never did like a gangbang.
No.
No, come on.
No, you never did like an orgy?
Everybody has their lines.
Oh, you did DP, didn't you?
Oh, no.
You were a sandwich.
How many did you have before you thought, I better start writing these down or I'm going to forget their names?
Oh, I don't. Some of them would just say, like, guy at certain college. I don't even know.
You don't know their name.
So it's like guy with red hat? That's how it's labeled?
Yeah, there you go. Because I was really drunk, so I don't really remember if they had a hat.
Holy cow.
Guy who
They
used
might
a
not even
banana?
have had a head. I don't know.
Did you use protection?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You did. Okay, because
Yeah,
some
and
people.
I've totally been checked. I've never had anything. So.
That's good. Well, Jane Bow, thank you.
Wow. All right. Good call. Seriously.
I stand corrected on the list.
Oh, my
Apparently
gosh,
there are lots
man.
of people who have the list.
But what's so funny? You got to tell
There's
me.
a call that's offensive. Well, at least the way they explained it to Steve.
Well,
No,
yeah?
Screw it.
All right.
Hello, Marlo.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good. All right. You know somebody who has a list?
Yeah, I worked for a construction company over in Vermont, putting in a highway. I used to work for another company that was doing the same thing, and he slept with over 100 girls. He kept the list, and he always show us at work, and he'd bring in video recordings and voice recordings on the phone just to prove it to us.
Wow, that's a weirdo.
That's creepy.
Do you think the ladies knew they were being recorded?
Oh, no.
Wow.
A couple of
that
them
is
did,
bad.
and he would just get them moaning on his phone to keep the voice thing.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the girls we actually met, he slept with, it was a handicapped girl, and she looked like an airplane trying to take off when she walked down the road. And he'd point her out every time we leave work. I'm going, I can't believe you did that.
Wait a minute. Wow, that is
She looked
100%
like
offensive.
an airplane?
There is
What?
no part of that is not offensive.
I've never heard a person
Thank you,
describe
Marlo.
that
I wonder
way.
if she enjoyed it. Maybe it was good for her.
Well, probably.
Maybe it worked out.
I mean, why not? Why wouldn't it be?
This is awful. What the hell?
So he secretly recorded and videotaped sex with people, including a woman who looked like an airplane when she walked because she was handicapped. This seems like a pretty classy guy. Aw. Puke face, stop writing ideas down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Puke Face wants her number.
It's like, I wish I could write so I could make a list.
I wish I lived in Vermont.
Intern Kurt Busch here in the big studio with us. And by big, I mean bigger than Joe's booth. Hi,
Yeah.
Kurt Busch. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Yeah, you don't look like it.
No, probably. Actually, I'm not doing all right. Sorry, I lied.
You look actually every bit as nervous as Joe did before his interview hit, or before his segment hit.
Yeah.
Well,
it would have been worse without it.
Now let's just say this. We taped it off the air, so you're hearing it back. You know what is about to happen here. I've heard your first question to Eli Gold, and then I said, all right, it's funny. I don't want to hear another word of it. I want to hear it next time on the air.
Right.
Wings, you
Have not heard, one bit.
Same.
Okay.
We also, in the lead-up, here's what happened. We had this interview scheduled with Eli Gold. He's a tremendous sportscaster. He's one of those guys where even if you don't know his name, I think most people will recognize his voice because he's done so much work and he's very prominent. He's the voice of the Nashville Predators, voice of the Alabama Crimson Tide, which already that's one of the best college football broadcasting jobs in the country. And then he does lots of stuff with NASCAR, and he's done other events through the years. And he's got a book out called Bears Boys. It's all about players writing their thoughts and the things they learned from legendary coach Bear Bryant. Now, Dan, you're not a huge sports fan, right?
No.
Are you a sports fan at all?
Yeah, I like watching, but not a big radio broadcast fan of Bama football.
So Joe tells you the other day, he goes, hey, you're doing this intern interview.
Right.
And you came to us with questions, right?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, and it was, what were some of your questions?
Well, I said, well, do I really have to do this? And everyone kept saying yes because I wasn't for sure.
Jeff said, yeah, you have to.
Yeah. It's going to be cool. You have to, of course. You'll have fun. It's awesome. This guy's cool. And then they first told me it was about the subject matter of the book, who's Bear Bryant, who died in 1983, before I was born.
But I told you that's who you were interviewing.
Right.
Yeah.
So for about half hour, I
thought you
studied somebody totally.
If
who's
not for
dead.
the internet, you would have said, welcome to the show, Bear Bryant, and that man would have punched you in the face.
Yeah, he would have driven up here and kicked me.
So that was that. But then the actual moment when you started the interview, you came into this studio where we're taping it, and you were nervous as hell.
Right. Even though I had questions, Zane was going to take them away, which made me pee my pants a little bit.
You were going to take his questions away?
Yeah, I was close.
Yeah, no notes. He goes, no notes. I go, I need the notes. I'll throw up on the radio.
In hindsight, I think, Joe, I should have taken those notes away, don't you? You think we should have taken Kurt's notes away? He had that little cheat sheet going?
Yeah. I think it's going to be worse for the other interns when they do their interview because we probably won't give them as much prep time. It'll probably just be, hey, I need you to be here at like noon today.
Yeah,
that's good to hear.
They'll be lucky if we tell them who it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Clarix. I can imagine Clarix. He'd have a meltdown. He'd start weeping right here.
Little Bitty, you want to be on the air at some point, don't you?
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so you're probably pretty fired up for that opportunity.
It depends on who I'm interviewing, but yeah, if I could do it with my own little style.
You have a style?
You have a style.
Yeah. I'm going to pretty much have my own style unless I'm supposed to ask, like, relevant questions.
So you're
What was your style? Are you like Mr. Tell It Like It Is? Is that what it is?
I think my style might be more like yours, Zane, where it's just completely irrelevant and asinine the whole time.
Oh, I can't wait.
But yours would be on purpose?
Right.
Okay.
I don't know if I like that.
What about Internet Porn Jen? Is she fired up for hers?
She says she can't wait.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Oh, yeah.
Dan's just saying that because he's a full advocate of her getting put on the spot more often.
Uh-huh.
All right,
believe
Dan.
it.
So you did the interview.
Mm-hmm.
You'll note in the beginning, Joe was operating the phones for intern Kurt Busch, and he made it even worse for Kurt Busch before Kurt Busch even had a chance to start.
Played a little trick on him.
Hello.
Hello, Eli Gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you doing?
All right, who's this?
This is Dan from the Freeburn Hot Wings Show.
All right, let me give you another number to call, please.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, Eli.
Yeah.
This is Dan again from the Freeburn Hot Wings Show. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
I just called you, gave you another number to call me.
Yep, we dialed it. Is this the right number?
No, you dialed the same one you dialed me on seconds ago.
Okay, I'll have some.
205. That's the number I just gave you to call me on.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
All right.
Pissed. Yeah, he's pissed.
Hang on a second.
Oh, boy.
Hello.
Hi, Eli.
Yeah.
Hi, is this the right number now?
Yes, it is.
All right. Glad we got that figured out.
Yeah, now, where is this show?
It's syndicated all over the place.
Is it on here in Alabama?
No.
Oh, so it's not all over the place. All right. That's fine. Where is it on? Hello?
It's on in Jersey, Eastern Shore.
Where?
New York, Grand Rapids.
Where in New York is it?
Albany, Capital Region.
Okay. How many stations do you have?
16.
Okay. Sounds good. Now, is this live, or are we taping this, or what?
We're taping this.
Oh, okay, fine. And when will it air?
Thursday.
All right.
Just a random guess.
All right, I'd like to welcome to the show Eli Gold, writer of book Bears Boys, also sportscaster down in Alabama. Eli, how are you doing?
I am well. How are you today?
Doing all right. I got sent this book here to talk about the book Bears Boys. It's a book about the 36 men whose lives were changed by Coach Paul Bryant. Now, in writing this book, you interviewed 36 people who either coached or knew Bear Bryant. What was that like?
What was it like? Well, there are a lot of fellows who I've known for years, and they just shared with me their stories about how Coach Bryant impacted their lives, in their post-university days.
Out of all those interviews, which one was the most interesting for you to take, and which one was your least favorite?
Well, I didn't have a least favorite. They were all very, very interesting and very scintillating to hear. There were some great stories. It's I don't know if I can pick one really. You're talking to people who are successful in private business, people who are successful in athletics, people who have now since retired, people who are in the stock industry, stock market, people who are doctors, so people who are involved in their communities. So I don't know how you can pick one favorite, and there certainly was none that was least. They were all wonderful.
Well, great. Right now you are sportscaster on the radio mostly for the football and other sports. Out of all the sports that you have sportscasted for over the years, which one would be your favorite?
Well, again, there's no way to compare, sitting at the 50-yard line for a national championship football game. No way to compare that with sitting at the center ice for a Stanley Cup playoff game to sitting at the start-finish line for a NASCAR event. Whatever game you're doing that day, last weekend I did, the Falcons and the Houston Texans. That game was very, very important that day, and it had all of my attention. So, whichever one you're doing that day is the most important. That is your favorite because it's the most recent one.
All right, now, Eli, in your opinion, has the popularity or impact of radio sportscasting lost power because of TV's over-broadcasting of all the games?
No, not at all. Radio is still a magnificent medium, and, you can build up a one-on-one relationship with your listener that is not quite the same as doing it on television. So, no, they'll, and there are lots of places where TV signals are not available, where people just aren't around a television. So many events are on cable, and cable television does not cover the entire nation. So, no, there's always going to be a space and a very big place for radio.
Do you ever see yourself in the future switching over to doing television casting?
Well, I've done a lot of TV over the years. I've worked for ESPN, I've worked for CBS, I've worked for NBC, I've worked for many of the cable networks. I don't know if there's any of that in my future, but I've already been there and done that, and I'm very, very happy doing radio.
So you like radio better than doing television cast?
Well, no, I didn't say that. I said I enjoy doing radio very much. I enjoyed doing TV when I was doing it. I've been very, very lucky to work for the major networks. So I'm happy doing what I'm doing. You never say never to anything. There have been many, many years where I've done both radio and TV, but I am thrilled with where my career is right now.
All right. Well, it's nice talking to you, Eli Gold. Thank you for having us on the show, and hope you do well with your new book, Bears Boys.
Thank you.
There it is. Roll Tide.
Oh, it was so nice of him to let you on his show.
Mr. Gold was a tremendous sport there.
And boom goes the dynamite.
The book is, by the way,
he seemed quite a little bit agitated with the.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't blame him.
Mm-hmm.
The book is Bears Boys, by the way, and if you're a football fan, particularly if you're a Crimson Tide fan, that'll probably be a very good one for you.
All right.
Intern Kurt Busch, what do you think, buddy?
It sounded worse hearing it back than actually doing it on Monday.
I particularly liked this question.
No, you don't need to play anymore.
No, I do.
All right, now, Eli, in your opinion, has the popularity or impact of radio sportscasting lost power because of TV's over-broadcasting of all the games?
KB, it's
and boom goes the dynamite.
It's hard to keep those headphones on, isn't it?
Oh, very hard.
What a bitch. Isn't that tough?
Did anyone else notice that KB's skill, whereas some newscasters are good at asking the question that makes them give the answer they don't want to give, KB's skill is to keep asking until he knows what their favorite is in any given category.
Yes.
All questions surrounded, which is your favorite interview? Which is your favorite sport? Which is your favorite place to broadcast? By the way, good thing you did your research so that you knew that he had only been on TV for years.
About
sure, like that.
2 seconds before the number finally went through, I looked at my questions and I go, these are stupid questions. These are all, what's your favorite color? Oh, what kind of food do you like to eat?
Have you ever been to a rock concert?
Oh, what's your favorite music?
Do you like salad?
Do you have a secret handshake we could talk about?
Do you like turtles?
Oh, my gosh.
Worst questions.
Joe, was it nice being on the other end of it?
Of course.
I love that.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought I had a great time listening to it, especially this part right here, welcoming Eli Gold to Kurt Busch's Radio Hour.
I'd like to welcome to the show Eli Gold, writer of book Bears Boys, also sportscaster. down in Alabama. Eli, how are you doing?
Eli, how are you doing?
Bears boys. He does say it like the super fans.
All right, I'd like to welcome to the show Eli Gold,
Bears
writer
boys.
of book Bears Boys, also a sportscaster down in Alabama.
Eli, how are you doing?
Eli, how are you doing?
You don't happen.
I am well. How are you today?
You don't happen to have the clip of him saying, "So they sent me this book."
Should be the next thing.
Yeah.
By Coach Paul Bryant. X-Men, it's a book. I got.
I am well. How are you today?
Doing all right. I got sent this book here to talk about the book Bears Boys.
Bears Boys book.
The book
Bears Boys book.
about the 36 men
It's a book of Bears boys.
whose lives were changed by Coach Paul Bryant.
And Bears boys books.
Book boys, bear.
Books. They got sent this book. Boys.
Bear book.
I got sent this book here to talk about the book Bears Boys.
Boys book.
The book about the 36 men. Got sent this book here to talk about the book Bears Boys.
And boom goes the
The
dynamite.
book about the 36 men whose lives were changed by Coach Paul Bryant.
36 men's.
How do you feel now? You glad it's over, or is it going to resonate for a while?
Oh, I feel great.
Do you?
Now that it's over until it airs again tomorrow and the next day and the next day.
I can't wait to do my next one.
This is Noel. Hello, Noel.
Yeah,
How are you?
pretty good. How you doing?
Good. We're calling your pal Nick. How long you been friends?
We went to Cub Scouts and whatnot together.
Oh, no kidding.
wow.
Well, you should have no problem playing this game, Hot Wings.
The free beer and hot wings, will you please look at my ass challenge?
Okay.
Noel, here's how it's going to work. When you call Nick and he answers, you're going to tell him that you jumped into your car this morning in a rush and you accidentally must have jumped on a pencil or something because you felt something jam you right in your backside.
Oh, wonderful.
And you're afraid to go to the doctor because you're embarrassed because what would they think, you know? And so you need to have him look at it and then maybe even help remove it, okay?
Yeah, the pencil is embedded in your ass. Only the eraser's showing.
Yep.
Oh, I really shouldn't have a problem with this one.
You think he'll help you?
It
All
is.
right.
It's all the way to muscle.
When he answers, you're on. Of course, you can't tell him he's on the radio, okay?
Oh, no problem.
Good luck.
Noel, make sure you say that he has to look at your nude ass that has blood
No
on it.
problem. I won't have a problem with this one at all.
All right. It's because he sees it all the time, doesn't he?
You love it.
It just hung up. That time I didn't even touch it. I'm struggling.
Struggling.
Nicely done.
There we go. Good luck, Noel.
Thanks. Hello? Nick? Yes. What's up? It's Noel. Hey, what's up, man? I have a little problem this morning. What's up? You know, I got in a truck tonight, and I think someone left something on the seat. And, I sat right on it.
Oh.
Okay. It's a pencil. Okay. And it kind of jammed right up my rear, you know. Are you serious? Yeah, I have to go see a doctor, but I wanted you to take a look at it first. Get the out of here. Yeah, it's like, it's prairie dogging. So what happened? So what are you doing now? I'm kind of hurting here. Really? All right, so where you at? Well, I'm at the asphalt plant now, but I can't do anything. Okay. It's the only thing showing is the eraser. Get out of here. You're such a jerk. You what? I need you to take a look at it. I'll just drop trout and you. You're not right. Oh, come on. You don't have a problem looking at it any other time. Do you have anything else? Because I got to get the bathroom done. Are you done? No.
Oh, no! Nick, it's the Free Beer and Hot Wings show. How are you?
Oh, jeez. What's going on?
Noel was playing the Get a Friend to Look at My Ass challenge.
Oh, no.
And he thought you were a slam dunk, but you weren't buying it.
No, not this morning. I'm not.
Noel was having trouble keeping a straight face.
Oh, yeah. He said no
Usually a
problem.
very bubbly person.
Wow.
That was probably person.
It's prairie dog.
I'll tell you what, you didn't win, but that was one of the funniest rounds of that game ever. So
Nice job, Noel.
Outstanding.
Sorry, you're a loser.
See you guys.
It's definitely worth a try.
Bye, boys.
See ya.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Bye-bye.
Oh, man.